Hello! 40 seconds. Like I was 40 seconds late? No, I dropped some water. Actually, there's water all over my desk. You know, I washed... Well, this was washed. And I probably still water underneath here, yeah. I'm dripping it. There was water underneath the cup. And I didn't realize that. Like, I got stuck between this like little suction cup thing. So I dripped some on my desk. It'll dry off. It's kind of all over the place. Alex, I'm a bit tired. And this is a cool build. Can we maybe delay it?
Hello, sir.
You guys want to come back tomorrow?
I bought a new MacBook Air and the new AirPods Pro 3s today. Thank
Dude.
you, Apple student discount.
Elk1, when are yours coming in? The Apple AirPods. I also, out of necessity, bought the Apple AirPods, like the new ones. Mine, when I dropped mine really badly, like I think I told you guys this like a while back, and they've always had a bit of a ringing in one of the ears, and it's been driving me up the walls. But mine are like slated to arrive like week into October, it says. But I ordered them like literally the morning of after like they released.
Hey, my favorite Razer switch puller user has decided to come online.
Is that me? Am I the Razer switch puller user? I like my Razer switch puller. I'm halfway done my own personal batch silver. I was doing some other ones for clients today, but
31 months
31
already?
months. Thanks,
Where
man.
has the time gone?
Thank you.
And to celebrate, you're building a Kohaku? My lucky day. Keep
nice
providing
build today.
those positive vibes.
Hell yes, dude.
Love
Thank
your
you so much, Ray.
content.
Appreciate that, man. October's 9th to 16th. Okay, so it looks like we both kind of got the same thing there, Elk One. Every time I see you with the Kohaku, it reminds me of the comment from YouTube, Kohaku overrated. Yeah, a lot of people have opinions, man. What is it saying? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Bull had no hot swap PCB, so I'm going to solder a board for the first time on my Cappy. You got this, man. Actually, we're going to jump right into it today because I'm not going to lie, guys. We have a lot of builds to do today. And the second build, being the EC build, is probably going to take some more time. So today is, I think Wobbly's in the chat. Today is a certain someone's build today. I modded up some MX2As with a very light coat of 20520 on these. Very, very light coat on these guys. These ones here turned out really nice as well. Got that nice blue Novel Keys film on them. Very nice. But the MacBook Air gets here on Thursday. Dude, you're gonna like the MacBook Air. My girlfriend has one and she loves it. Honestly, it's so much lighter and everything. Show fish? Oh, okay, I'll show the fish. Let me show you guys the fish. Show shorts. Huh?
Alex is so nice for building me a Lily EC today for free. What a kind soul. Alexotos love.
Oh yeah, Wobbly, I meant to ask you. I thought I was desoldering something today, but it looks like no. Did you end up getting a new PCB for this? I thought I was desoldering your old PCB. Bust it? Dude, honestly, okay. Story is, Smoj story. Apparently the screws came loose, not to me, but the screws came loose in transit or something, and the PCB was bouncing everywhere. I don't know, something happened in transit. I think this was secondhand. Wobbly was smart to actually put stickers on this, but there's some small little like scuffs on the inside. Honestly, I thought it was going to be way worse, but it's really not that bad. It is a beautiful, beautiful keyboard, though. I did think this was going to be like a million times worse, to be fair. I thought this was going to be like devastatingly bad. But yes, always tape your like screws, especially if you're selling this to someone else. Dude, 100% tape them down. 110, bro. At least it's on the inside. Yeah. It doesn't... Maybe there's one little scuff here. Well, you guys can't see. Right here. I've definitely seen worse. You probably won't even notice any of these. It's really not that terrible, but there is some noticeable scratches. Actually, this set would look good on this for sure. Absolutely. Alright, let's put this back in here for now. And then we shall start our stabilizers. We're going to start this build because we have a lot to do today. Oh, man. Maybe be real with you guys. I didn't get much sleep last night. I feel like... I don't know. My sleep schedule's all screwed up. It's my own fault. It's my own doing. It is indeed my own doing here. Can I send you mine with all the screws loose on the inside of the case? Yeah. Yeah. I think you can. I think that'd be chill. Yeah. I got 0 hours of sleep before flying out for a shoot last week. How'd that go? How'd that go with 0 hours? Alex, how are you feeling? Tired, man. Exhausted. Very, very exhausted. I'm literally probably just gonna stream tonight and go to bed. Let me just do a quick inspect on this PCB, make sure it looks all good, all the diodes in place. Yup. Okay. Wobbly, did you already test the PCB to make sure it all works? It was all adrenaline keeping me going when shooting that day. I crashed when I flew back home. How long was the flight? Dude, I feel you there, man. Today is a Mac update day for me. I go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off first day, so that I know macOS breaks and get used to it. Wait, what do you mean by that, Kabu? Oh, like the... Oh, I don't think... Have I updated mine? I don't know if I have. Dude, where is this water coming from? I think it's coming from... Oh, I see where it's coming from here. It's dripping all over me. It's not coffee. It's just water because we washed this and didn't let it dry. This is not mine. This is not mine. This is my girlfriend's. I am test driving it. I wanted to see what a monitor stand felt like and looked like on the desk, and I am very happy with it. So I am going to go ahead and buy myself one. I will probably purchase one tonight. I meant to do it last night. Didn't do it. Good luck. I'm too afraid to update macOS. I don't mind doing my phone because I don't really care about my phone much, but... Alright, let me go double check what we're building for this. We are doing, let me know if this has changed at all, Wobbly. 7U, step caps, and a split backspace. So I only need 3 stabs today. Beautiful. Renewed my nursing license before late fees tomorrow? There's late fees for that? Oh shit. What, can I ask you a question, Ryan? What do the late fees look like for that? If that's not too much personal information. Like, does it cost a shit ton? Or is it just kind of like a slap on the wrist? Why would they... Actually, aren't nurses, like, in kind of high demand and stuff right now? Like, why would there be late fees? Why wouldn't there be an incentive to even just getting the damn license? That kind of pisses me off a little bit. There's late fees on everything nowadays. Hope you get the P.O. Box thing figured out, Alex. Oh, dude, there's so many late fees for everything. It's so true. It's so true. I got everything pretty much figured out. I did have a... dude, actually, I'm going to tell you guys this today. Because this... It didn't piss me off at all. But, like, it was more just a sigh. So, today... I got a notification saying one of my clients, because I have myself set up as like email updates for all my client shipments as well. And it said one of your clients owes money for an import fee. And I'm like, that's weird because I haven't had any problems over the last 2 or 3 weeks since they implemented the new rule. And I've been using the same codes for everything. Let me call UPS. So if you guys aren't familiar, the US now has tariffs, and technically repairs and stuff should be tariff exempt because they're not new items coming into the States. So build commissions, I've already triple checked with my representative from a bunch of different shipping companies, but I have like a shipping rep who helps me out. He said that those are considered repairs and warranty. And it's not actually warranty, it just falls under the same code. And he told me they are shipping exempt. Should be anyways. Keyword should be, because this is his first time also dealing with all the United States tariffs. I get a thing in the mail today saying one of my clients owed money for an import fee. I scratched my head. I called UPS. Dude, I kid you not. They were so I called twice basically. They were both of the times they were so quick to just shoo me off the phone. They're like, nope, we are not dealing with this. Call the United States Border Services. And I kind of just like sighed the first time, called the United States Border Services. No help. They told me it was UPS's fault. Called UPS. The second guy basically told me that it's basically not their fault either. I said, well, hey, I submitted to your company the right codes. I can prove it to you. Here's the thing. And they're like, yeah, we understand that, but it's the, this, blah, blah, blah. They were washing their hands of it. If you guys are wondering why I'm using UPS, for two reasons. Canada Post charges, so right now it's really complex. Well, actually, hold on, let me finish the other story. Basically, they didn't want to help. They basically said, okay, we're not helping with this. So unfortunately, my rep even just said when I messaged him, he's like, yeah, it's kind of all over the place right now. He's like, you're going to win some and lose some. Whatever. Like, I think at this point here, it's kind of like, I get it. We deal with the same thing with stuff coming into Canada. But I just, following the rules that I was given, it kind of sucks to see that it's kind of like a shrug situation. But anyways, after I finished that conversation, I was talking to my rep about, why did he recommend UPS again? And it makes sense. Basically, I have to use UPS. Unfortunately, it's the only thing that truly makes sense. Unless I want to pay like really high fees of DHL. Right now, Canada Post is making you pay all this stuff ahead of time. So me, pay it ahead of time. And the problem is, you can't apply for the repair/warranty. You can put all the codes in, but it still charges you. So I'm kind of like at a loss as to like why Canada Post is not allowing me to do the repair/warranty in their like prepaid system. So I have to use UPS. It's like the only option I have right now going into the United States. I'll be honest, they've been great in terms of delivery, but as per usual when it comes to like their fees and stuff, they're so all over the place. But anyways, that's my story for the day. Hope you guys had a good one. Hope you guys are all having a good one today. I was watching a little bit of Dragon Ball Z looping switches today. Can I just fly my keyboard there? Honestly, man, I feel like that would be easier. Actually, I'm gonna take out one of my earbuds because I feel like I'm a little congested today. Keep in mind, if you absolutely have to pay a tariff, keep that receipt. They'll probably declare it illegal and you'll be due for a refund. Yeah, that's another thing I want to put on the website too, like my website. I work in an adjacent industry. I'd be happy to do some research. Sort, if you want to help us all out, because this is kind of affecting everyone, not just me. Absolutely, man. Are you going to catch up on Demon Slayer? Is it worth catching up on Demon Slayer? How has it been? Is it a good show so far? I was losing interest on like season 3, I think. So I don't know if my interest is like super peak right now. New technology should be compressible keyboards. Yes. So nice.
Hope you're having a great one, Alex.
Thanks, man. Nash, I'm doing pretty good. Just really tired today. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it in my eyes, but I am exhausted. I've been exhausted all day. Luckily, I don't think I actually end up getting sick. I thought I was getting sick, but I'm not. Season 3 budget all went into the last episode. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny, dude. Still sick? I don't know. I don't know, man. The Demon Slayer movie slapped? Hell yeah, dude. Sounds good. I'll DM you on Discord if I find anything promising. Dude, hell yes. I would love to know. Personal question, LOL. Is the Kohaku worth the money? I don't know. I don't know is the answer. This is a tough one. Because... yeah, I feel like this can be a can of worms, but like let me keep it buck with you guys. I personally have fallen a little bit out of love with the Kohaku in terms of like being like one of my number one keyboards or whatever. However, I think there is a following when it comes to Singa's keyboards for a good reason. They're cool keyboards, but I think my tastes have changed a little bit, and I think I value. If I'm looking at, like, for example, a 65, I think I value other designs. Like, for example, I'm kind of on, like, right now what's on my desk. I kind of like the Encore. If I had the choice between, like, an Encore and a Fish, I'd pick the Encore. You know what I mean?
I used to hate UPS. I still do, but I used to, too.
Just never-ending hate. So yeah, like, it really depends. Like, I do think there is there's still a lot of love I have for the Kohaku and the Singa products, for sure. But yeah, I also think that, like, my tastes have 100% changed. So, like, let me tell you guys brought this up yesterday, but one of you guys went to go watch my old tofu video from like 5-6 years ago, and my whole stream, I mean, even the way I look was very different. I think it's weird to say this because I'm a little bit past the find myself phase, but I think due to a number of reasons that I really don't feel like getting into right now, I think I've still been kind of in this finding myself phase, like my style, my everything. So I think I'm kind of near the end of it now. But yeah, I think things change for everyone. We grow, and it's a never-ending process. But yeah, it is what it is. Tastes evolve, there is no end. Yes, never-ending process. You look like Morgan J, bro. What do you mean? I know you ain't talking about me. He looks like me, bro. What do you mean? He stole my style. I think I was on the internet before he was. I'm pretty positive. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong. Just like photography and keyboards, there's no end game. Nah, never ending, dude. Who's older? I think he's older, actually. Johanno, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. I hope I'm saying your name right. Morgan J was born in 2005? Never mind, boys. I fucking win. I'm older. Was he actually born in 2005? Wouldn't that make him 20? I lied. Okay, he's older. Never mind. 87? He's older, man. He's older by 4 years. That's not even fair, bro. It doesn't matter. I think I was online first. I think I was doing content first. I don't know if he's been doing it for more than 5 or 6 years. But doesn't matter. Born in the 1900s is crazy. Doesn't matter, bro. No way someone older than Alex? Absolutely no way, bro. I was born in the 1900s. No way someone's older than me. I was born last century, alright? After season 3, everything got more interesting, but you have to watch the other movies in line with the TV shows. I mean, I think that makes sense. Alex always talking about his... Lumbago? What is that? What is that, Ants? I should know what this is. I swear to God, I probably should. 20 years ago? Yeah, things were different then, bro. Jedi, how you doing, man? Things were different. Avo, I don't know what that meant. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Lum? Alex older than my mom? I can't. My mind is trying to comprehend the math behind that one. I'm 99. The feeling that I can say I lived in 3 centuries when I get to 101 years old. Godspeed. Godspeed to get there, Short. That way there you can say that. I will be rooting for you. And perhaps I will live to 109 just to see you do that. Okay? Perhaps. Which Kohaku are we building today? This is a V2-ish one, right? I think it's the one with the glass in the back. By the time you reach 101, you probably won't care. That's where you're wrong. I have this written down. I'm going to write it down afterwards on a notepad to say and signify that I do care. I'm old enough to remember DVDs coming out. I was actually talking about that with my mom. We're going to be perhaps... I have to buy the right stuff for it, but I'm going to be taking some of our old VHSs, and then I think... Dude, okay, the VHS thing is actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be to convert. I thought I would need more equipment, but it's actually pretty easy. Bro, so my mom has some Super 8s that we're going to also convert. Dude, Super 8 conversions, so expensive. So to buy my own machine for that, like I don't want to send it away because I think there's a few. But to get my own machine for that though, it would be something like $500 just for the machine to convert things. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. But what are Super 8s? I'm just gonna build it. I'm just gonna build this. They're just like it's like a mini cinema reel thing. I don't know how to describe it, man. I've only used it like one time ever. Get it secondhand and resell after the machine to convert? You know, that's not a bad idea. Super 8 is shitty hotel UK. Hey, you know what, guys? Okay. We're too far gone today. How's your horse and carriage? They're doing fine. I parked them outside. The horse is in the stable. And we're all good. We're all good. Who remembers how to get the film back into the tape? Film back into... You mean of what? The VHSs? Or what are you talking about? Which tape? The rewinding is something I don't miss. I'll tell you guys that much. I do not miss having to rewind DVDs. Or DVDs. VHSs. And cassettes. That is the one thing I do not miss. I always thought like when the film came out, and again, I lived through this, so this is actually me just not knowing at the time, I guess. I thought when the film came out and you're touching it with your hands, it was usually like not great to redo. Like I thought like putting it back in was like, it'd be kind of smudgy. It would never be quite the same. But I remember it like when we had 1 or 2 VHSs that got kind of destroyed from that happening. Like it got caught and jammed and stuff. You rewind it? Yeah, in VHSs you would have to rewind them because the film, like the 2 film spools, one would be like over here and then that would be like finished and you'd have to sit there and rewind it, you know? However, I will say something, and you guys can laugh all you want. It was quite nice when you were halfway done a VHS and you took it out and it's right at the spot you left it. Okay, that it was the one nice thing. You didn't have to like, I know nowadays there's like history of things, but like I will say, it was nice. That was the one fun thing about that. Let's screw these in. So Alex is after rotary phones, but before DVDs. Got it. Well, I had cassettes and stuff too, growing up. Want to hear my first cassette? You guys are going to laugh. My very first cassette growing up was Spice Girls. Because I really liked the Spice Girls. Where the fuck is mine? There it is. The worst was when the VHS would fuck itself inside of the player. Yeah, shit was irritating. Alex was there for the invention of the light bulb. For real? For real, guys? Let's see. You found one? It's okay. The link's long. Don't even stress. Vintage electric VHS cassette tape rewinder. I thought this might have been the Super 8 converter. This is so tacky, but it's so 90s. So tacky, though. Jesus. Alex is a man of taste. Spice Girls are awesome. Exactly. So nice.
Wow, 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 atención, atención. Esto es un anuncio gente. Alexotos están guapo que tuve que reiniciar mis circuitos. Mi corazón robotico no soporto este nivel de belleza.
I thought I heard the word
favor, deja de ser tan atractivo. Estás haciendo que el internet suda. Wow.
Wow. Wow. What did that translate to? This is an urgent ad. Alex is so handsome that I had to restart my circuits. My robotic heart does not support this level of beauty. Damn, please stop being so attractive. You're making the internet sweat. Oh! Alright. Alright. Appreciate it, appreciate it. It translates to glazing. Actually, I found a funny meme yesterday that I think is so true. I don't know if you guys have friendships like this, but... okay, I don't feel like this is every group of friends. But I don't know, it resonates for me because, like, honestly, in every group of, like, guy friends that I've had... Hear me out. The meme is basically, like... Every group of guy friends has a few pairs of guys that glaze each other, basically. So, like, if you make fun of guy A, the glazing friend guy will be like, nah, go fuck yourself to this guy. Like, they'll just hype each other up. And the joke was, like, you can only ever get to this guy or this guy when his glazing partner isn't there. And it's kind of true. I feel like in every group of guy friends I've been, there's always like we break off into pairs, you know, and then we kind of just go at each other. Seems like a girl no, I think it's a guy thing, but it's not done in like a mean way. It's just done in like you make fun of each other way, but all in good fun. Gotta chat up the homies. Like, for example, Angel, I, and Tim. It was just me and Angel glazing each other. Me and Tim never glazed each other. Tim and Angel never glazed each other. It was just... the triangle was me and Angel. Oh, man. How often do you go to your glazers? Dude, for real, right? Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't really hang out with nobody anymore, like, in person. We just play games online now. We're at that like, kind of like laziness level where we just like hop on Discord and just play there. Fuck going outside, bro. It's so expensive. You want to go outside? Suddenly you got to spend $40. If you want to get some food with your homie, it's $30 each, $20 each. There's no cheap going out anymore either. So we just stay home. What's the point? Even if you want to go grab a beer, dude, going out to grab a beer is like $8, $9 for one single beer. So, dude, you evolved into a 16-year-old? Honestly, bro, kinda. Going outside is horrible now. It's so bad, bro. Like, none of us... Like, I think the last time I was out with a friend, it was one of me and my friends. We went to go get some food. And it was great. Like, it was amazing. Like, you get to see your friend. You get to, like, get some food. But, like, $30 later, you know? Just saw the new Demon Slayer movie with some friends last Thursday. It was a blast. Yeah, I need to catch up. I'd go watch a movie with friends. Movies are the one piece of, like, going out that I actually don't mind doing. I actually like going out for movies, but I've always liked movies. Did I not have one right here? Yes. There's a lot of ways to chill and be outside without spending money. Unfortunately, I don't know any. If I want a drink or something, there goes my money. Unfortunately, I am not keen on how to do that. Hiking? Bring your own beer? Hiking? Pause for 1 second. No lie, I had a romantic-ish dinner date with a friend of mine. We did not notice until someone said that they were a cute couple. So what happened afterwards? Just go fishing? I actually really want to go fishing. But I need fishing gear. I don't have any. Fishing is something I kind of miss though. Me and my family would do it when we were younger, and I really enjoyed it. Go hiking on a Wednesday. Actually, that would be probably really good exercise. Let's fix these because they've shifted a little bit. Hey Alex, will you do a setup tour or video sometime? I already did a little article, but I will be updating it after a few more changes to my room. But yes, there will be some updates to the article I wrote. I don't know if I'll do a video though, because the reason I'm not going to probably do a video is just I have so much client stuff here that it kind of like overwhelms the space sometimes. So I don't know. I'm still a little bit unsure on that one. Go to the beach in the summer? Oh man. I don't know how you guys feel about the beach, but the beaches here in at least Toronto are always jam-packed everywhere, and they're actually, I don't know, I kind of don't enjoy going. We walked past one in the summer, and I remember looking at it, and I remember I was just overwhelmed at how many people were on the beach. Where's the article, though? It's on my website. Live in California, go to the beach in the winter. Is that where it's at? Should I be doing that? Have I been doing it wrong all these years? I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. This is true, Anakin. This is true. I'm gonna grab this here. And we'll just take this out too. Is Ad here? Hi, Ad. Oh yeah, when's a new Star Wars show coming out? I thought there was supposed to be a new one. Tomorrow. Actually? Wait, for real, Adam? I don't know if Adam's trolling me or not. No idea. Man. You need to come visit. I will show you the way. I'm down one day. Scammer Adam? I know, he said it so quickly and confidently too. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Andor is really good. Me and my girlfriend have been getting a lot of ads for Andor, even though I watched it all. Like, even I'm getting ads for Andor. Like, what's the point? I've already watched the show. But it's like I'm getting targeted ads. And I can't understand why. Plus, it's been out for a little while, too. Watch it again? Maybe I should from the beginning. It's too soon? Yeah, right? It's too soon. Too soon to watch it again, I think. We are looking good. Are you watching Foundation? It's insane.
Too soon for 2 years it feels.
Hi Cheese, how you doing? 2 years, man. I haven't started Foundation yet. I'm really enjoying watching through Dragon Ball right now, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm really enjoying watching through Dragon Ball. So, I think I'm like 35 episodes deep right now. Bro will watch anything instead of JoJo. Well, to be fair, I already started watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. it's kind of hit this nostalgia trip for me, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of pleasant. It's kind of pleasant going through this like nostalgia trip, remembering me as a kid watching some Dragon Ball Z. It is indeed. JoJo is amazing. Now that's just some bullshit. What's bullshit? Sure, what's bullshit? General question for anyone who likes to chip in: KTT Roses or Gatorade Oil Kings? I think the KTT Roses will be a bit more subdued than the Oil Kings, but I'm personally going to lean towards Oil Kings because the Oil Kings themselves are a bit brighter. The Roses are way easier to mod though, in my opinion. Like the Roses, you just need to put a little bit of extra lube and then you're good to go. But I think lately I've been more into a brighter sound signature phase. Wait, what? Guys, why was the word Evo banned? Why was that held? It's not banned? It's the AI auto mod? Interesting. It's ruining our lives? What was wrong with the sentence? Named a mod? I'm not sure though. That's weird. Damn, you know you're fucked up when your name gets auto-modded? Evo is running amok in different Twitch streams, clearly. He is doing something that we probably don't want to... We don't need to know, even. That's crazy, Evo. Crazy. Constance is being shipped to customers now. By the way, Alex, so excited. Dude, I heard the batch 2 of the spiders are arriving now, too. Crazy how many people are getting keyboards. Oh, did you guys see the Manta update this morning? Little Manta update for you guys. I think I already told you guys most of it, but all the raw materials have been ordered. Invoices to vendors are pretty much done. And yeah, everything's on track. 1 million units sold. All from Anit. He bought them all. And he plans on giving them all away. Congrats on the numbers. That seems outrageous for how many things came out this year. Dude, we were also blown away by that too, because like there's been plenty of things that have come out this year. To be honest, Bull and I thought we were going to crack 300 and call it a day. So hitting that number was hitting 600 plus. And by plus, I mean like it was like 609 or something like that. Hitting that much was impressive. Bull told me you were aiming for 400. We were aiming for, I mean, to be honest, we were aiming for like anything past 300. We were just hoping to hit minimum. And it actually bought me a car. He's such a good guy. It's incredible how nice that guy is. Can we have the next project leaked? Okay. The official answer to the next project being leaked is no at the moment. Bull and I talked this morning. We literally sat down and we were going to show you guys part of what we were going to do in like 2 or 3 weeks. However, we changed the direction of what we're going to do and how we're going to just showcase it to you guys. Basically, we're very happy with the first iteration of the prototype we have now. But we're doing it a little different this time, where we're going to order another round of prototypes. So we don't want to show you guys things yet, because we'd rather have some cool like a bunch of cool things to show you. That way there we can kind of show you guys the progress of it as well. We have some interesting ideas for it that we'll also talk about when the time comes. But until we're really satisfied on the prototype, then we'll show you guys. How's it been to shift? Oop, I missed something. Intense, thank you. So nice.
The coolest thing you can show us for now is the toe cam.
I haven't installed that yet. Thank you so much, man. How has it been to shift? How has it been like to shift between a content creator to taking more of a creative design role on projects? I feel like it can be a lot more at times. I think it was bound to happen. I think it's bound to happen because I get asked a lot from companies, you know, advice. Not that I'm like a design expert, but I built a lot of keyboards, so I can kind of like tell companies like what's trendy or what's good in a board, and I can quickly pinpoint things that don't work really well. But I think it was like bound to happen. It's not going to be something that's super regular, because I still, believe it or not, I actually prefer doing content creation and going live on Twitch. This is more my speed, but it's been an interesting transition. I'll tell you guys this: learning about the back end of stuff even more fully than what I thought I knew about it was eye-opening. It was completely like an aha moment. Like, okay, I understand what vendors mean in more detail when they say this instead of just the general gist of things. Which I've tried to show people, you know, when we're talking about some of the other boards, like we're talking about whatever board we're doing. I'm like, okay, this actually, you know, this makes a lot more sense. This doesn't make as much sense. So that's kind of fun. That was kind of neat. That was the most important part of, you know, what I've learned from the project type stuff. Was one or more of your closed... Wait, what happened? Was one or more of your closed or something? Huh? Will be nice to have a write-up of some of the back-end stuff in detail for more insights. I mean, yeah, me and Bull still want to do stuff. We want to do a write-up to show you guys stuff like that too, so for sure. Tell me about it. Do you like it? It's my girlfriend's desk shelf here. I'm test driving right now. I'm sold on it. I really like having it. I did something this morning where I took it off and on, and I was like, I miss it already. So I'm going to place the order once I'm done stream today. I was going to do it yesterday, but I got distracted. But yeah, I like it a lot. Did the Manta project help you understand why other vendors went a route you didn't understand or previously agree with? No. Actually, it didn't. It helped me with things that, like, this is why this thing costs this much. This is why maybe a vendor would want to have a little bit more earnings. It made me more understanding of that process. It did not make me understanding of, like, for example, we ran the group buy. We have the options to get extras. There are some factory obligations when it comes to, like, how many extras you should order, kind of based off a projection of B stock units. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. I'll try to better explain that later. But it didn't make sense how you would risk your entire company just to earn a few extra dollars. For example, like when companies were ordering mass amounts of extras of GMK sets thinking they'd sell instantly. Those are gambles. I don't think that's a great business model to have. It's viable only if you know the product will sell. But I think when I was kind of looking at some of the numbers there, I'm like, why would you want to put yourself into the red for that? Especially if you're like Vala Supply, for example. The Vala Supply stuff, when they were ordering tons of stuff, it's not like they were a new company. They were already established, I'd say slightly established in the keyboard community. So it made no sense seeing why they'd ordered so many extra things and put themselves into a hole type stuff. So percentage of QC leads to B stocks. You need a minimum viable extras quantity, I assume? Yes, indeed you do. But I think maybe another really eye-opening thing. Actually, is this stuff, first of all, is this stuff you guys even want to listen to? Is this a conversation you guys are legitimately interested in, or is it just me yapping? This is interesting. I'm gonna go in no particular order then, okay? Another thing that really kind of made me go, like, I already knew some of this, but I'd say another item on the list that made me go, okay, so this is also something I need to be more aware of. It's interesting, the margins for certain projects, and I can kind of have a general grasp of margins of projects now. And I think, for example, like, there are certain projects where maybe vendors are running dangerously close on not making much at all. And I've noticed that we have this tendency. I'm gonna blanket blame us all, like, whatever. You don't take offense to this. It's just easier if I say we or some people. People would praise kind of like this really low margin, cheap product. And in a lot of ways, it was kind of like when I started learning about, okay, so what do we need to account for? What do we need to budget for? How do we provide the customer the best experience? It's like, why would you ever want like the lowest margin product to be your kind of like flagship thing in a lot of ways? I know this is starting to make no sense, but like, let me try to better explain it. You can't support your customer if your product costs $200 and you're making $15. And I'm not talking about like a designer cut, or just like the actual product might net you $15 to $20 after it's shipped. Like, and you have no way to serve your customer afterwards. So it doesn't really make sense for our hobby. Maybe it makes sense for some of the really big vendors, but it doesn't make sense. And like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, this is why. Like, dude, when you really look back at all the vendors who have failed, other than the ones who've ordered extras and stuff, and you can kind of blame it on this too, there was just a lot of like running on very thin margins. Again, there are exceptions to the rule, but oh my God, sometimes there was next to nothing being made, and then the project would conclude, and then the company dissolves, and then nobody can be supported anymore. And I think and I've talked about this in the past too, like why I like mode products and why I like companies who stick around is because you as a customer get better served, you get better customer service, and it's a better long-term product purchase for you. So it's interesting having to see that from the back end now, if that makes sense. Because we could have priced the Manta at a point where it's like, no one's gonna make money, but we get to sell double the amount of units that we did. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted the vendors to be paid fairly. So that way if there's problems in the future, they have a way to support people. So yeah, that was interesting to learn as well. And when I say learn, that was interesting to see more under a magnifying glass. So it's because customers complain about cost and can see that big Chinese companies can keep costs super low and do exceptional high MOQ. Yeah, and I think there definitely needs to be more conversations about like the true inherent cost of things. I will say though, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors sometimes I feel behind it. And maybe it's due to the fact that some people just don't like talking about these things, but yeah, I think there is value into having customer service, and that costs something, Alex, you should really be selling boards at cost for the love of the hobby. And there was rhetoric like that, in the hobby. There was like this whole passion project only rhetoric that was being, spun out and pumped out and cranked out in the hobby. But I don't really agree with it. It's not helping anyone. Thanks for sharing your perspective on this. I think it's important for the community to hear. It might be nice if you do a reflective blog post on what you've learned. Hell yeah! Well, also, do you see what I'm... Wait. Matthew, do you see what I put on the Encore? Oops. See what I put on it? I like this. This is a fun set for this. It is nice. I think it might look a little better if this was the copper the copper-based one to kind of give it some more like, you know, warmth to it. But it's nice. Yeah, it's a cool combo. I was a little hesitant using the warmer caps on this because it is more of a cooler board, but I like it. I've been loving this. Tomorrow, right, Matthew? If you guys, little impromptu little thing here, but tomorrow encore round 3. I think it's tomorrow. Tyler built his with beige. Well, I saw his photos for his like preview stream, and God, he took some nice pictures. Releases tomorrow. I think it's also, I think a part of it is also the boards that jump in price from say Akko to designer. Well, and I think a lot of that is scale, and then also like when you're looking at Akko boards, are they giving you the type of support that you probably want as a hobbyist? Or is it more just like a consumerism board where like you buy it and if something goes wrong, you just buy a whole nother keyboard because that company's never going to support you? But again, I think the main thing that I learned a lot of was there was a lot of negligence from certain brands when they closed down to make sure that they weren't going to put themselves into a hole just to sell a few products. Because I think that's also bad. Alex, what do you think of the Tofu TKL versus waiting for a Neo 80 CU? I slightly prefer the Tofu aesthetic a little bit more than anything, I'll be honest. The Tofu aesthetic is very like in-your-face, industrial kind of looking, so I kind of like that. A little bit more, maybe not industrial, maybe more brutalist. Catchball is meh. Some people also don't like Catchball. I also wonder that too, Crummy. But another thing I learned when it came to running the Manta, if we want to talk a little bit more about that, like I said, no particular order, was just if you really want a project to work, it's gonna take some time. Like it's gonna take some love. And it's not just design something, get a prototype made, and Bob's your uncle. If it was just me doing the designing, this probably would have been a much longer process. But because I had Bull, and Bull is a freaking expert, Bull made the process a lot easier because he has experience. But in the end, there were still little things we need to tweak and change. But there's a lot more work that gets put into it than you'd think. And I think that was also a bit eye-opening. For real, I've been working on a knife design for 3 years and it's just finally ready. Yeah. And I think the second part to that is it's interesting now working on something that I've helped, and I'm sure other designers know this. You can kind of see where something was rushed along versus something that maybe is just inexperience, versus something that is done with a lot of passion and love and labor. So I think there's that side of things I can kind of see now too a little bit. Still working on that one because it's only been one project I've been this involved in, but interesting nonetheless. I've shifted to buying boards from small designers. Scratches the same itch for me as buying artwork. Yeah. Bit of a story to tell there too, huh? Very candid of you. Well, if you guys have any questions too, I'll try to answer as much as I can, but please, like, feel free and ask. GMK Just Beachy has been struggling these days. Hopefully it pushes through. Who's the US vendor for that, Rassels? I like the set though. It was a fun set. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. Just Beachy. But also, I think GMK prices have gone up a little bit too, unfortunately. So I think that might also be pushing people away. Divinity. Ooh, I like Divinity. GMK's a lot more now. Yeah. Everything's going up in prices. It's hard to keep up some days. Sets started to look like 180 USD. Dude, tell me about it. Some of the new sets have been wild in price. Feel like COVID day prices. Do you and Bowl have any idea on what you're going to do next? We have more than an idea. We have a prototype. But I will tell you guys about that when we're ready to tell you guys about that. Stuff is still in the works. I might go get some water actually. I'm kind of like dehydrated feeling. Maybe it's water break time, guys. Maybe we get some water. Everyone get some water, yeah? I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I don't know why I'm so thirsty right now. Blaze, thank you for that, bro. I appreciate that. Give me an excuse to get some water. Whoa! Oh, Insty, are those bots? Were they the bots that joined like the other day, Insty? Mr. Hanky! How you doing, Mr. Hanky? I put some flavoring in it. I actually chugged the whole glass while I was upstairs. And then I was like, you know what? I want some flavoring in this one. Fuck, I needed that water. Mr. Hanky, were you in Toronto recently? Was that why you had messaged me that? Original flavored water? It could have been, but it's not anymore. It could have been, but it's not, alright? I'm going to visit Toronto soon. I want to come visit you. Hell yeah, dude, let me know. We'll get some food. Let me know where you're staying and stuff. Just, like, text me or something. Why did this just... Oh, why did my Apple Music just open up? Hello? Huh? Where's my music? Oh my god, there's so many... Oh, I need to close all this. Hold on. I got like so many tabs open right now that I think my music just like stopped. There it goes. On your couch, Keck. Thanks, man. A wee bit doomed, but maybe if we're double the orders in the next week. I'm sure. I mean, the last week of sales is usually, the last few days of sales is usually pretty good. Hopefully it passes, Rassels. Only weed music for you now? Only weed music. It's because I've been listening. It's because I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z. That's it. Will you be at the NK meetup this year? I will indeed. Are you going to be there, Adam? Are you going to the NK meetup? Maybe. Adam, if you go, we have to take a picture together. We'll have to take a picture. Same thing with Shade It. Downsizing community is just such a pain after COVID boom. Hope designers are doing okay. I will say, though, I think that the hobby isn't so much downsizing. If I'm being real, I also think the summer is just awful for keyboards. It is every year. I feel like every year the summer's been a bit slow for keyboards. I also think, and this is not to prompt a political debate, but I also think politics and the world have been a little bit draining these days. So I think people have been a little bit more inclined to put some money aside. So there's just been a lot going on, and it's been quite distracting for a lot of things. So yeah, tariffs have been also happening. Economy's poopy. The world's kind of going... The world feels like it's going a little bit more nuts recently. Tells her he can study in the car. Sure, are you going to come too? Politics, We have so many kits running this fall, though. Debatably too many. There's a lot of stuff. Plus, honestly, guys, we had so many keyboards run this summer. I'm surprised a lot of them even hit MOQ. I don't think the hobby's shrinking at all. But I do think the hobby is changing its pacing onto what they're buying and being a little bit more smart with their purchases. Plus, I stand by this, guys. I truly think there's a bit of technology fatigue that's happening recently. I truly think it's a phenomena that's happening. I feel it kind of too. I have seen the Romanet 60, yes. Switch camera angles. I think some of these designers need to be smarter with their GMK kitting, so these sets will make it easier. To a degree, I can see what you mean there. I mean, I've been asking to cover the Romanet 60, but I might just ask Gion tomorrow. I've been asking other vendors and other people maybe associated with the project, but I can't seem to get answers out of anyone. No wob or beige command kit is big sad. I do love beige and wob. Classic covers. I don't know what Gion is doing about coverage about the board. Yeah. Is anyone covering the board? Come to think about it. I actually don't know now. Well, shoot, NK is October 18th. I'll be working a massive event in New York. Ooh, what's the event? Do tell, do tell. Can we come to this massive event? Solaris or Lily, thoughts? I like the Lily looks a lot more than the Solaris, but both I can tell you sound amazing. So it really comes down to which board you prefer aesthetically. Feeling-wise, I don't think there's a big feeling difference. They both feel nice. Medium firm feeling for both keyboards. Very nice. What keycap should I put on this Kohaku? I don't know. I'm not too good at matching this color wobbly, but let me take a look. Once we finish the last few switches here, we'll take a little peek. I noticed a lot of DCS sets running, and I'm starting to learn that lean that way versus very expensive GMK. I mean, I get why you lean that way for sure. Absolutely understand. Gotta make sure this alt is straight because the alts on these keyboards are... I don't know if this is one of the fixed units, which I guess we'll have to figure out. The alts are always crooked on this. I'm learning Japanese, so I need to buy a katakana wob. How much is katakana wob right now? Is it just like regular base kit? Cool. Very cool. Nice little pyramids. We are good. Thoughts on lubing cherry switches? Is there anything special about cherries or Nixies in particular? The scratch, the fullness. Actually, you know what I did today? Do I still have it around? Did I move it somewhere? I was talking with some buddies. Oh no. Not on this one. I swapped a granite top onto a cherry top or cherry switch. It sounded really cool. You can't do the vice versa. The cherry top doesn't really work well on the granite. It doesn't even close properly. But the granite top on the cherry bottom was really nice with the cherry stem. I don't want to waste a batch of switches because one of these sets will be completely useless afterwards. But I might try it for a spacebar combo. That might be fun. It's got the home sound system and it feels like a legit theater. Damn! What'd you end up installing? All right. I put so much effort into these blue films all being even too. I don't know if you can tell that, guys. It's always weird to look at films when they're, colorful and not even. So yeah, we're building 2 boards today. Just off it is. Okay, let me go wash my hands and we'll figure out keycaps and putting this in. What's the Valora TKL you had in your stream schedule? I don't know if there's any public info on it, but it's going to be from Kibu. Run. Yeah, so it's probably going to be, like, my guess is it's probably going to be either a very simple gasket mount that's going to be very classy or a very, very standard top mount that everyone's going to really like. One of the two. 3.1 Aperion audio system with Pioneer Surround. I have it running off a Denon receiver. What prompted you to get that? Just like you wanted some stereo stuff? I've never had a legit sound system ever in my entire life, other than headphones. So I don't know. Even with our TV, we have TV speakers. Like, the speakers that are in the TV, which I've heard are ass. And I would love to one day invest in a nice one, but I don't even know where to start with any of that stuff. Can I throw this out, by the way, way too lucky? Do you want this? Or just, is this garbage? I'll leave it here just in case you want that. TV speakers, very sadish. I know. Damn, TV speakers are bad. I know. I know. That's sad for an ex-audio guy. I know. Even a soundbar is a big step up. Yeah, probably. I know. Trust me, guys, I know. Throw it? Okay. It will go in the garbage after this. Coffee, hi-fi, audio, photography. I'm scared to say that one there. Horography? Tea, film, what is that? What is horography? Terrariums. Dude, terrariums are legitimately something I want to get into, but I don't have any space for them. So I have no clue what on earth or where on earth I'd store half of these things. I feel like you need to, the subtitles when watching TV or shows and movies at home, you need the, yeah, I mean, dude, I always have to use subtitles. Sometimes I don't understand what they're saying because everything feels so muddy. Is that a sign I need actual speakers? I think so, right? It's probably a giant sign. I've just been ignoring it because I don't want to spend the money on it. That's not a today purchase. That is not a tomorrow purchase, though. That might be a holiday wish list purchase. Because I've seen some of the prices of some of those things, and gulp. I'm a little scared. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Now that you have a monitor stand that's perfect for a small terrarium. Terrarium? Oh, I don't know if I'd want to. This isn't even mine, first of all, and then second of all, I don't even know if I don't even know if I'd do that. I think I want to keep my desk only for desk stuff, like work stuff. What bit do I need? The problem is cinema. We've decided in film to be more realistic in sound, which means sometimes you don't hear things. I honestly think that one of the big problems is just like our TV speakers are very flat sounding. Use the Torx bit. So sometimes it is tough to hear things. How do you keep your desk mat so clean? I only use this setup for work. I do not eat at this setup. I do not play games at this setup. And I actually use, where's my little corky? Oh, it's over there. I use a separate little small desk pad if I'm lubing or doing some sort of work that is dirty. I put a little separate top desk pad to put on it. So you solder on it. This is gonna sound like a flex, and I promised you guys I'm not trying to flex, so don't make fun of me. I used to solder used to sputter a lot when I used to feed solder into a keyboard. I think I've gotten to a point where I'm very confident with soldering, and it doesn't go flying everywhere. So I don't really find an issue with soldering anymore. I'm not trying to be like, look at me, what a dude. I'm not trying to do that. But let me tell you, I think I've gotten a little good with it. Okay. He's pumping his tires again. Let me do it once on a blue moon. All right. The solder king. It's okay to be confident. Thank you, Yano. I appreciate you, dude. Get good, guys. Jeez. I recently got into manual typewriters and I'm in love. I think I enjoy typewriters even more than mechanical keyboards. There is a typewriter store in Toronto. Like, it's a really big one. I don't know where you're from, Ambi, but confidence looks good. Relax and own. Thank you, HJ. I appreciate you, bro. Is that the one Peter McKinnon went to? I don't know. I like watching Peter McKinnon, but I also don't really watch him religiously. I watch him once in a blue moon. It's weird though. I feel like a lot of the times when I watch Peter's videos, it feels very sales pitchy to me. Like I'm always being sold something. But there are some of his videos I really like. So there's some I really vibe with. Yeah, I get it. I get why. So I get why he does that. He's an influencer. I understand. Okay. Wobbly, do you trust me? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the wrong keyboard. No, actually, we can do it for this too. If you want, we can do no gaskets underneath the spacebar. I've done this for another client's Kohaku, and it makes it super poppy. Obviously, we can just go right back in and add the 2 gaskets, but it's totally up to you. You don't really need to do it with the Kohaku, but it's totally up to you if you want to hear what it sounds like. Sure. We'll see what it sounds like first. We want non-keyboard Alex content too, like your coffee setup. Oh, I don't really got a coffee setup, guys. Guys, let me tell you guys. Okay. Outside of doing keyboard content and working and doing stream, my life is literally boring as fuck. Here's what I do. I finish doing work. I hobble upstairs. All right. I talk to my girlfriend for a little bit. And then me, her, and some other friends, we play Overwatch. And that's pretty much it. I don't really like on weekends. Ravius, thank you so much, man. When I am not over exaggerating, keyboard stuff has basically, and like, I mean, I don't know if Calamity's watching right now, but she can tell you, keyboard stuff basically has taken over like every ounce of my free time. So I don't even do any of the other hobby stuff I used to do anymore. It is really only been keyboard stuff. So even on Saturdays, I am just doing keyboard things, or we're running errands. That's it. So nothing else. And the thing is, there are so many things I want to do in the keyboard space that I just have not had the time to do. And I want to do them, but I can't find the spare time to do them. So I don't think I'm burning out at all. But you know what I do want to do, guys? I do want to switch some more streams to 1 p.m. streams. I like the 1 p.m. stuff. Yeah, I mean, I would like to go back to taking photography more seriously and doing some like going out and about and taking pictures. The functioning watch cap? I heard about that. I think hasn't that been like an idea in the keyboard hobby for a while? But I think the only other hobby I realistically do out of keyboards is photography, which you guys hear me talk about all the time. And then I also like hearing you guys nerd out about the cameras you guys have too. Oh yeah, 2-year update. Yeah, I was gonna say, hasn't this been like a long time in the making? It's cool. I'd buy this. So, how much is this running for? Did they even have like is this even going to be available anytime at all? Like, or is this just kind of like a concept that this person's not going to... You know, okay, hear me out. I don't think 300 is that bad for something like this. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm like, oh, 300, go for it. Like, that's not out of the realm of what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's a watch, right? Yeah, right? Shit, now we'll have competitor for this. I'm sure other people will make their own cheaper versions, but like, to figure out how something works initially, there's definitely R&D and time involved, which I respect and I'm willing to pay for. I'd get one. Honestly, I'd get one. 300 is cheap in the watch world? Yeah. If it's nice and quality made, for sure. I rented a GF 30mm TS for a shoot, and it's huge. Way larger than I expected. How big is it? A 30 millimeter? I can't say I've seen that particular lens. Probably means 300. Well, actually, sometimes you believe it or not, sometimes the smaller lenses get really fat. So I don't know. I want to see the lens. Why get a Rolex? Just tape your keyboard to your wrist. Shake my head. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think Rolexes have lost all sense of like prestige to me. I don't even have a Rolex, but I see so many people with Rolexes now that I feel like they're not as like prestigious. I don't know. I feel like everyone for some reason like who likes anything and wants something a little fancy has a Rolex. So I don't have any watches, by the way, guys. I have an Apple Watch that I don't wear. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of lost its thing. Now I look at other watches, they're like more niche. Rolex is the gateway to actual watch collecting. W take. Richard Mills is to be bougie. I don't know what the bougie brands are, but I just feel like Rolex to me, I just don't need these. Rolex is just not it for me anymore. All right, we left these two off. I might put two back on this. We're gonna see how we feel about it. All right. You'd like the micro brand, micro independent scene? Is it kind of like keyboards? I feel like I would like that if it is. If it's a little bit like keyboards, then yeah, probably. Oh, screw fell through. Alright, just gonna take this out. Is the subathon currently going on? No, I postponed it for a multitude of reasons, mainly because I just feel like I was unprepared for it and I didn't want to rush it. Yeah. I don't want to get into too many details because it's oh my god. I wish the screws were fucking magnetic on this. They're just falling right through and going underneath the keyboard. But there's a few other reasons why I postponed as well. None of which are bad at all. Just we had some other stuff pop up that I needed to put some attention to, and I didn't really have the energy to do everything all at once. Hi Shonis, how you doing, man? There's a subculture of DIYers who buy the movements in various compatible parts. Oh, and they make their own custom stuff. That's cool. Oh my lord, dude. I'm gonna just probably pre-put the screws into the case here. Magnetic screws, man. We all need to start using them. I know. TY, I'm with you there, man. I don't get why it's so hard. I don't get it. I have a weird trick for Kohaku, but this... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now, Rassels. I was literally thinking the same thing. Dude, sometimes it's hit and miss with me. Sometimes I'm really good with the screws on this, sometimes I'm really terrible. Hey, Alex, posted some pics of the lens in your photography channel. I will go check out here in a moment. Let me just screw all this together. Seeing how Alex is struggling with screws, I don't think making custom watches would be his thing. Oh, I actually can't do anything that detailed, Ghost. This is not a new thing. I think in recent years I've actually gotten better, but I've mentioned this a whole bunch. I have really shaky hands. This is as fine of a hobby as I can get into. Like, this is the most detailed hobby I can probably do. It's actually one of the other reasons I also stopped doing a lot of art stuff. It's just because I can't keep my hands still. It's, to my knowledge, like, I don't know, I feel healthy. Like, I'm not having any issues there, but yeah, sometimes it's sucky just because I feel like I can't, you know, get that fine motor movement down. Maybe you just don't move your hand. And it with the solutions. This guy always has an answer for me. I love this guy. Always has the best and most fine answers for me. Alright, let's go find the Keycap app. This freaking Anit guy. He is something. Thank you, Avo. No, that's actually all terrible. I was gonna put Redline, but Redline is the wrong color for this. I don't know if I have a crap ton of sets that will look good on this other than WOB. Like, can I be real with you guys? No, the Redline won't look good. Redline's gonna look terrible on this. DMG might look good. Maybe we'll use DMG. Cubed? I don't know if Cube would look good. Hear me out, Frostwitch. You think? Dracula's too blue, I feel. As long as you put Darling on the Lily, I don't care about anything else. I think I like the DMG solution. Or suggestion, rather. Let me go find it. Oh, we could use Clad Me. I feel like I use Clad Me a lot there. Oh yeah, dude, we have to use DMG. This looks like already a match made in heaven, no? No? Greg only gets used. We used it recent, man, for the F-140. It only gets used if one of the conditions pops up. I'm not using Greg. I'm putting my foot down right now. Even Wobbly in his build commission said don't use Greg. I'm not even kidding you guys. I can literally screenshot it. There's only a build condition that can come up for that, and I don't even think that's ever going to happen. So this is a perfect match. It's literally perfect. Look. Okay, the only one key I'm concerned on is this alt. I did press it down, but sometimes I need to hit it again and make sure it's all level with the keycap on. You put your foot down, proof? Oh my god, dude. Maroon shouldn't have any alt alignment issues. It felt like it did. I even physically kind of saw it was kind of tilted, but we'll see. I don't know. Is this the new PCB? Wobbly? Because I know this wasn't the one that it came with. Maroon would have been nice too. Oh, I don't have that set though. Maroon did come with the gray PCBs, if I recall. I think so, got it off KLC. Okay, so this probably is one of the new ones then. Damn, wait, Wobbly. I don't think I asked you then. So you said the other one got, like, it was moving in the case and got damaged. So is the PCB fully destroyed then? Like the old one that whoever sold this to you shipped out with? Because that'd be really big, like a bit of a shame. By the way, Alex, have you heard about the Plus 84? It's basically a crushed TKL. I have not heard of that, no. Oh, wait. Did you know it had jumpers and stuff like that? Did they tell you that? I sold it to him PCB is fine, but shipping... Oh, is yours Rassels? Oh, so then I guess it was fine then. Just making sure. PCB is fine, but the shipping issue is horrible. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I have keyboards I've damaged with jumping cables too, so... I'm always looking out for people when it comes to resale stuff. I mean, it is what it is. What are you supposed to do? If it was shipping issues... is what it is. I think that frost switch could have went crazy. You think frost switch on this could have went crazy? I guess I would need to like visually like see that in action. For whatever reason, I'm having a hard time believing that one. I spent 2 months trying to resolve it and they ghosted us. Oh shit. I'm sorry to hear about that. Shipping company L? Were you trying to get reimbursed, I guess, a little bit for it? Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, shipping companies are terrible sometimes. I'm putting my foot down on that. I'd send pics to no frost switch. Okay, so I need short shift. Is there anything else on this side that I need? Super key. I need this. Beautiful. And then delete. Wait, Ravius, did I say thank you, or was I like not paying attention? Ravius, if you're still here, love you. I'm just seeing that now. I don't know if I said thanks to that, Ravius. I feel like I might have been up. Where is the backspace? There it is. The whole situation was weird. It was really weird. Made it to him, but for some reason the returned back to me. I checked and it was good, and then resent again and it arrived damaged. Yeah, I mean that's just unfortunate at that point. If you have to keep resending things, then yeah. I'll put print. I don't really know what to put on the side here for this. Oh, here it is. I'm like struggling to find things right now. I'm like scratching my head. Actually confused. Oh, dude, this looks sick. I'm just looking up now, like really taking it in. This is nice, dude. DMG looks good. This is so nice. New DMG would look good on it. Have it on my red Quantum 60. Looks awesome on the fish. Oh yeah, dude, this is sick. Wobbly, you might have to do this. Dude, this actually goes... This is a match made in heaven. Wow. Goddamn. Oh. So, I haven't done this to many of the Kohakus, by the way. But a client basically sent me a Kohaku and said, oh, I don't like my spacebar. This was about 2 months ago. I was like, okay. So I took a look, and then I was frustrated because I couldn't even figure out what the hell was wrong. It was not the regular, usual, weird stuff that happens sometimes with the flexible plates. So I ended up taking off the 2 gaskets on the bottom, and it sounded really good. So I've been kind of like, it's been in the back of my mind for other people who have Kohakus done with me. Yeah, it just adds a bit more of like a bouncy pop to it. Not that this is a bad spacebar. Kohaku normally has an amazing spacebar. But I like how airy it is without the gaskets. And this is no exception. This sounds amazing. That sounds so good. Yeah, they're MX2As. Very, very nice. Extremely, extremely nice. Damn, dude. Also, I want to point this out too. Type Plus stabs. No rattle. First try with just a little bit of 205. Amazing. Amazing. Alex, do you only use linear switches? No, I have a bunch. Actually, my next thing I'm going to be using, courtesy of Whiplash, stub stems. I just don't know what I'm putting them in yet. But we got some stub stems ready to use. Of course I would, Wobbly. I'll take as many photos as you need. Where'd you get the keyboard cable? Ordinary Labs. Yes, I skipped the bottom gaskets. Amazing. Wobbly, do you mind if I use this for the rest of the stream? I'm gonna move this to the side. Oh. All right. Very happy with build number 1 for today. The 2 bottom gaskets I skipped. So, build number 2. Probably hide the keyboard underneath the tray here as I open this big metal box. Ayo. I close this up and put the card back. Wallet killing combo stream. Show the fishy weight. Did I even show off the weight of the keyboard today? I don't think I did. There's the fish. The fish. The case alone tells me I can't afford it. Oh my goodness. All right, this is a prototype unit. It has scratches and stuff on it because it's been handled for photos by Kevin. The Lily in this beautiful powdered pink. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the side profile. I don't think pink is showing this even off very well. Yeah, okay, maybe from this angle. Look at it. This has been kind of a chase keyboard for me. If you guys don't know, the round 1 I skipped on just because of financial reasons. And I was very much regretful after even handling a bunch of client builds. I was like, my God, I regret not getting one. But we have one now that we're testing out. There is nothing MX we're doing today. I don't even have a PCB for that. We're just going to mainly do the EC stuff. This might take me a little longer because there's a bit more fine-tuning with the EC stuff in the Lily. So I'm hoping that we can just have a good time doing this and, you know. It's Dynacap. There are some, like, to keep it upfront with you guys, there are probably some pieces in the kit that aren't 100% final. But for the most part, everything is Dynacap today. We have our plates. These are stabs. Oh yes, grab a beverage, stretch a little bit. Yeah, these are stabs. Stretch a little bit, I think, too. I might even get up here to move around for a minute before we start this build. These are gaskets and stuff. Okay, perfect. Just want to see what everything is. I'll put these here for now. Let's do that. And our PCB. We have a lovely PCB with Gawk's logo sitting right there. Sipulot. Oh, Mr. Sips in chat as I was about to glaze him. That's crazy, bro. If you guys have not seen some of these PCBs by Sip, absolutely insane. Some of the best PCBs. You guys already know. I say this every single time we get a Sipulot PCB. Literally every single time. But absolutely amazing PCBs. Even getting to speak to Sipulot a few times too. He is incredibly passionate about all this stuff too. So really shows in all the work that he does. Well, I guess, and then this is the bag of parts. This is why I'm telling you guys, this is going to take us a little while today, okay? There is even some stuff I need to trim. So just bear with me as we do this, okay, guys? This is going to take me probably all night, but just bear with me, please. Bear with me. Just stick with me on this adventure if you guys don't mind. Yeah. We are ready, man. I'm glad. I don't even know what I should start with here. Fuck. Do we do stabs first? Okay, I'm gonna get up and just stretch for like 5 minutes. Again, I urge you guys to do the same. Oh, my back cracking. More surprised Annette hasn't made an Alex long stream joke yet. It'll somehow work its way into stream. Do it in frame? He did it. He did. Where is it? Where do you say it? I enjoy an authentic build where you're fumbling around. Well, today's gonna be fumbling. Some of the stuff I'm actually not 100% familiar with this particular EC build, so. I think this just uses regular stabs. I don't think this uses like the standard stab configuration. I'm pretty positive this just puts into the PCB. And then we just go from there. But this is a fixed backspace on this particular unit too. I think. I'm not sure though. I'm not 100% positive. There probably is stabs in here that I'm just not seeing. But I guess we'll figure that out too as we go. So, let's just go through some of our parts. We have our domes, which I'm going to leave up here. We have our silencing rings. Leave that there. Oh no, they're stabs. So we're going to use these stabs then. I guess, interesting. I didn't realize this PCB has the MX stab cutouts too. And then we have 2 U housings, 2 U sliders, wires. Ooh. Oh, there's different domes. Oh, we got sent 2. Oh, we got sent 3 domes. Oh shit, I don't know what all the different domes are. I forget. Backstory of the particular way stabs are done in the Lily. Ooh, let's see. Lily EC. Here, I'll share this with you guys. I have not actually seen this. To bring EC to Lily, we've gone above and beyond to make it possible. They actually have, by the way. You should see some of the work they've done. Kevin was slightly telling me about this. We'd love to share the process behind the scenes from the past. Is this a long read? Oh, it kind of is. Okay, we'll go through it. Everyone deserves to know why R2 is happening now instead of 4 months ago. At first, EC wasn't possible on the Lily. The problem was the restricted internal space. EC housings were too big. And there was no room inside the Lily. Thanks to Keycap, who came in at the perfect time with a slimmer housing, suddenly there was space. Cool. Then we ran into another issue. There are 2 internal screws near the spacebar, and they interfere with the traditional EC spacebar housings. This meant we couldn't use the standard approach. Oh, we're using, I guess, a few different things here. Interesting. So let me read this some more. What about an integrated plate like the real HHKB? That was our first idea. Thank you, HJ. I appreciate it, man.
Tech gifted a tier 1 sub to Graysbill Rose.
Thank you, dude.
They have given 8 gift subs in the channel.
It's very kind of you, bro. It was possible because with an integrated plate, the spacebar stab housing can be smaller, but we didn't like the solution for 2 reasons. CNC integrated plates cost too much. From our experience CNCing a large piece of a plastic, there are risks like shrinking, warping, and screw hole stripping. Yeah, that's true. A few days ago, out of nowhere, Gawk asked, why can't we use MX stabs? At first, no way. Everyone knows MX stabs and EC is a bad idea, right? But why exactly? The reason is that with MX stabs, the EC switch doesn't fully return with the stab inserts. Sip, our EC PCB designer, had several long calls to fill this out. Eventually, we realized a spacer could solve the issue. With a spacer, the stab sliders rest lower. A spacer, interesting. At that point, we already knew. Oh, does the spacer go on top of the switch, or sorry, on top of the stab? That's interesting. At this point, we are ready for the group buy. I had another idea. Multi-configurations have been possible in MX World, but EC plates have always had fixed layouts, especially for spacebars. Yeah, you can do a few different spacebars for this too, which is cool. I don't know if you guys knew this. Stab stems, interesting. So I guess that's what these are for then, right, Sip? Where are they? These things, right? If it wants to focus, but I'm also off the center here. Interesting. So we can do multiple things too, which is neat. Well, that's cool. 2U. I'm probably gonna do 7U anyways, but you can do different layouts for this. Interesting. Cool. Very, very cool. Alrighty. So I think we'll probably do the red ones, because I feel like 45 gram would be my vibe. So let's just put these 2 aside. Housings, sliders. What's this? So these are the screws for the plate and PCB? Yes. This off to the side. So I guess I don't really need these, do I? If we're just using standard... Oh no, that's only for the... Never mind. We do need these for the 2U, but we're using a standard one for the... Okay, I get it now. Interesting. And what are these? Are these the springs? This is the last part I'm missing, I think. Yeah, springs. Okay. I don't want to do split spacebar because I kind of want to do 7U, but just so you guys know, it is possible. So, well, okay. Let me, I guess, start by modding the 1 stab. Move some stuff out of the way here. Did someone say Dynacap? Is that clever? What's up, man? Clever, did you know I was doing this today? Clever, this was organized in like literally 4 days. I'm not even kidding you. And we also didn't know we were doing this until... I didn't know I was doing EC build until 2 days ago. So this was done in like a literal hurry. We had no idea we were doing this. That's why we kind of tacked it on to another stream. Love to hear it. It's an interesting one though. That's why I said it's kind of a learning process. I also think this is a very valuable video for people who buy the EC build and might be a little bit like daunted of what's going on with this. So we're gonna figure this out together today and then apply our knowledge going forward. Alex, be careful. Why? Why am I being careful? I don't know why I just assumed someone was behind me. I can also look at the camera. Don't worry about it. Is Adam being weird, guys, or is it just me? Do you have KKB Love? Keycap Love? I don't think I do. Ooh. Check outside? Do you guys deliver me some food? If you did, that'd be fucking sweet. Because I think I'm a little bit hungry today. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird though. I didn't eat much. Like I ate dinner, but I also like felt like I was very full at dinner. But I made some ribs tonight. Ribs have been my go-to, man. It's like $11 for a rack, and then we split them between the two of us, me and my girlfriend. I've been finding it pretty cheap to make ribs. Alex, would you build a client's board if it was a clone/column? I would, but not on stream. I've done it in the past where sometimes people send me stuff and they don't know it's a clone and we stream it anyways, and then I tell them afterwards. But if it's a known clone unit, like I'm not going to deny the service, but I probably won't do a build on stream, mainly because it does promote the fact that, you know, we're using one, or there is one there. Close-up of the case. The pink is probably going to be a bit hard to show texture on, but give me a moment and I'll show you guys that. Brisket is great value, 50 bucks for like 13 pounds. Dude, brisket's something I want to get into as well. But yeah, ribs have been my value pick lately. That, and we've been doing like chicken when we can too. There might be some scratches and little dings and dust settled on this, but this is pretty much it. Is this the lily you're keeping? I don't know if I'm keeping this unit. I think they said I could keep. I don't know. I think Kevin said I can keep it for now, but I'm probably still going to end up picking up a different color. As much as I love the pink, I still think my heart wants beige. So I'm going to keep it a buck with you. But they did extend the group by a week, so we can build it on stream and stuff too and show people. All right, let's put this in. But yeah, my heart's telling me beige is the color I actually want. The pink's cool and all. I don't mind the pink. I don't know why I dumped the whole thing out. That sucks. Whatever. Beige with classicer. That would also look really nice. I mean, even pink with beige would look really nice, by the way. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe. Is a burger a sandwich? Or is burger a burger? My stomach's growling now. We're talking about food, and now my stomach's like, absolutely. Let's talk about it. Someone mentioned shawarma before, and I didn't read it out loud, knowing that my stomach would start growling at the thought of a shawarma. And yeah, look at it. Look at it now, dude. Look at it now. I would say yes. It's crazy talk. Let's put this one here back in the little bag. Was this the snap bag? Yeah, this is the snap bag, I think. Oh no, this was the other bag. Where did I put the snap bag? Oh, here it is. Curious about the tool holder on your desk. What is it? Oh, it's like a pen rail, but I kind of use it for tools. Although my desk is looking a little bit crowded at the moment, which it kind of is. There's a lot of stuff on it. Let me move some stuff out of the way. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I need this. And then we'll put all these to this side. I guess we'll just do the housings for now, and we'll go through and lube them. I'm gonna use the other one for this. Question, guys, is 3203 okay to use. Maybe this is a good one for Clever. 3203 Lube. Is that good to use for this? That's not going to cause any weird problems with the domes? Should be fine. Okay. This goes this way. And then, last question for you, Clever. Would you go horizontal or vertical for this? I use thicker lube for the stabs and thinner for the 1U and 2U. Yeah, I'm thinking thin. Definitely horizontal. Diagonal. Adam, did you find Anit's suggestion helpful? I just want to see what Adam says. Insty says nah. Thank you, Adam. Thank you very much. Upside down. No. I have it right side for this. We're good. I'm popping them in the right way. Mod abuse. I'm gonna pop them in all first, and then I'll lube the rails and stuff like that. I just don't feel like doing it like one by one, then popping it in. This is the easier way for me. For real, mod abuse. Is it? So interestingly enough now, that's gonna go like that for the space bar. Interesting. Went through so many mold modifications for that. They feel good to snap in, I'll tell you that right now. This is fun. Is this my first time using the housings? Clever? I feel like this is my first time. Yeah, I think so, right? Actually, you know what? Maybe this is a great time to show you guys. These are the Keycap housings then. Yeah, I just used the integrated plate before. You're right, I have not used these before. Cool. The mold looks really good. Yeah, you're right. For some reason, I was like, oh, the Blue Ridge, we did this already. I used Keycap parts, but no, it wasn't all the parts. Cool. Perhaps I'm not missing out on too much, but without an integrated plate. What do you mean, like popping these in? This is super easy. It's just time consuming. I would even say, like, dude, we're only 2 hours into stream. This is probably going to be like another hour and a half, 2 hours. Fun fact, these have the same basic geometry as integrated plates. Interesting. I mean, yeah, when you probably flip this over, if these were black, are you going to make different housing colors, or is it just going to be this color? Desk stand? Yeah, it's not mine though. This thing is not mine. It's my girlfriend's. I'm just borrowing it to see how it looked. Two colors at launch. The Jinx, man. What happened? Black housings, black stems. Yeah, black housings would look sick on this. These and a green amber combo. Ooh, the amber sounds fun. First time I modded my HHKB, I popped them in the wrong way and had to reopen it and do it all over again. I've actually been super good with HHKB and Topper stuff. The only time I've had a little bit of problems, and I don't mind saying this because I think it's valid criticism, the only time was on the Norbauer titanium one. The integrated plate, it had a lot of sprues, and I spent part of the stream sanding down the sprues, and unfortunately, it wasn't good enough, so I had to open it up and re-sand down some of the sprues, and it was just like such a pain in the ass to do, and I felt like that was like the only finicky thing I've ever had to do of a EC build ever so far. Everything else has been pretty straightforward, just time consuming. I want Hatsune Miku color combo again for EC stuff. How's this looking? We looking good? Hell yeah. Don't think I've ever sat through watching an EC build. First time. Now we hear, Adam, now we hear. Greg 2 times, Alex. If we do Greg on this and someone makes me do Greg on this. By the way, you cannot redeem your points to redeem for Greg. FYI. It's been banned. The only way someone can do this is with a sub donation, and we purposely made it locked behind 50 subs. So we don't have to use that wretched set. You didn't ban Cluck? I don't need to, since I don't own that terrible set. I don't need to. Blessed be. Blessed be, bro. What is Greg and why is it so bad? This is just a terrible set. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm worried about getting into EC because almost everybody I know who did dropped all their MX builds. It's a totally different feeling. It's comfortable. I can't give you a great explanation. I feel like you need to use it yourself, but it is comfy. I really enjoy it personally. I'm gonna lube all these and then pop in the stabs. Let's start with that. I'm gonna use 3203. Let's go back to this view. Alex hates the happiness Greg brings people. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's it. Oh, Garrett, I have a question for you. Really weird thing happened with my 3203. I don't know why it turned a little bit orange. But like it doesn't, I think it's just the plastic, like the wrap on it. It's not the lube itself. That happened to mine too? Yeah, I don't think it's the lube because the lube's coming out white. It's just the, like, I think it's just the plastic, like, got weird color. Yeah, it's not, I mean, I've been using it for like the last like 3 days, so. I have no clue what this is. This is like the best friend of EC is using these little lube makeup brush things. Yeah. It reverted back into its real purpose, which is a makeup applicator. It's slowly reverting back. It doesn't want to be for keyboards. Alex, would you use Greg? Alex would use... Wait. Would you use Greg every time if it brings you more viewers? No. I'm happy with you guys. I don't need fake fans to come in just for Greg and not for the community. You know what I mean? That'd be fake fans, dude. I'm happy with just you guys. Threw me for a loop when I heard my name? What happened? That lube pen looks rad. I needed to redo my HHKB and that would make things 100 times easier. Dude, it is. Like, okay, for stabs, I use these a lot. For switches, I mean, I'm hit and miss. I'll be completely real with you guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm faster with just using the brush. For EC stuff, for, you know, Topper stuff, dude, insane how easy this is to use for this. For stabilizers, also really rad for stabs. I really, really like it for stabs too. If you only had two choices, would you use GMK Classic Blue or Greg for the rest of your life? Classic Blue. Absolutely no contest, man. Zero hesitation.
Tatian of Adyubane, or Tatian the Syrian, or Tatian the Assyrian, was an Assyrian Christian writer and theologian of the 2nd century. That was from Wikipedia. Shall I continue?
No. That was informative? Yeah. That's crazy. Sometimes I forget it's there sometimes. The government is listening? No, just Apple. Unless Apple's the government. Unless... Give it a few years. You could argue that in part it is. Oh. Apple's always listening. Alex, Clever reminded you to use a bit more lube on 1.5 and 1.7 U keys. Oh yes, absolutely. I'm going to be doing a very different lube style for the other ones. I'm not using 3203 for the mods. For the mods, actually Kevin actually reminded me about that too. Well, not reminded me, told me. For the mods, I'm most likely going to use either XHT BDZ, which I have not used in a hot minute, or I'm just going to use a lot of 205. Damn, the mods are getting more lube. Special treatment. EC things. I mean, stabilizer things. Let's call it what it is. Vintage BDZ. That 2021 vintage era lubricant. Alex is so nice. Mods get lube. I try. Take care of the mods, you know. We try out here, we try. Mysterious white stuff? They do be kind of mysterious some days. We all be a little confused some nights. I can't wait to receive my Alexotos moderator hoodie at the NK meetup. Are you actually coming to the NK meetup? 1900 lubes when? That vintage stock. Alright, so these are pretty much done. Actually, I put a little bit more in the spacebar because I feel like it was kind of light with that. Alright. So 3203 done for these. I want an EC board. Can't wait for the Bauer Light. Is Garrett still there? When are those coming out? Alright, next up we'll do the stab housings. There. Stab housing, stab housing. So, 2. They will drop on the Dynacap launch day in stock. Hell yeah. Big hell yeah. Very nice stabs. Very nice. Oh, is this meant for something else here? So these go this way. Actually, is there a specific orientation for these, Clever? Would you put the two circles on the top or on the bottom? There are 2 CNC'd 1-use housings for the spacebar. So should I use this one here for the spacebar then, Clever? Bottom hole, okay. So this should be for the spacebar then? Yes, you should. Sounds good. I will do that. Let me pop these out. It's a good way to pop this out now. Where's my little... Come here. Where are you? Oh, wait. You're not using 3Us? No, I'm using 7U. Does it matter? I don't really want to use 3Us. So I shouldn't use these? Okay. Well, we can find out today then. Easier for me. I'll have to pop them out. Alright. We got these. We got our wires. Those are for splits. Okay, so in case you guys are wondering, Clever is mentioning these are for the split space bars. The green housings there. So, these two 3Us we're not going to need today, but we will need 2 of these guys. Oh, dude, honestly, Kabu, you're so right. I probably don't even have any 3U GMKs. I have like 2 sets of those. They're kind of few and far between with my stuff. So, these 2 are going to go the 2 holes down. Well, it actually makes sense. I didn't even realize there's 2 little holes here. So, there we go. These will go holes down this way, and then these will align with the little thing there. So, let's see. How do we put these together here? These are going to go like this. We just kind of fit them together, and then I'll lubricate them. So yeah, let's do it like that first. And the TU sliders only go in one way, so you're safe. Okay, perfect. So what I want to do, realistically, is probably put a bit of lube on literally everything. So, let's see. There's a bit of lube that would need to go here. Which is great for me, so great for other pen drivers. What happened? Alright, so that's that one first. And then I think I'll go get some XHT. I think. Let's go see. Let's go see if I have any. I should have a whole bunch. Because I never really used it much. Ever. Because I don't want to ruin my brush for this. Easier to tune, my experience with the 2Us and stab housings if you have it. I don't think I have any, but I'm pretty confident that I can get this to work just as good. Come on, open up. I'm pretty confident in myself. So, let's see. And these will slide in just so I can get an idea of how this will go. Like that. Did you see the new GDK Labs board they just dropped? Didn't they just run something? I mean, that's impressive that they're already have another board in the works. I think I'm doing this wrong here. Looks neat. So what is it exactly? What are they doing? I feel like these wires are a little bit bent, maybe. Hold on a second. These wires are coming right out on this side here. Let me see if I can get this to work nicely before I put lube all over it. Bro said T has an option for numpad too. Oh, it's really? It's an FRL TK? Oh, nice. Hi, Goldman. How you doing? Super random. Do you still use the universal? I do use the volt. I do indeed. Okay, so there we go. All right, this is just going to take some fiddling with to get this perfect. Okay. Let's take these back out. And then we shall lube it. Wish me luck. We're going to do a very thin coat because that's all you ever really need of XHT BDZ. This stuff here works incredibly well to the point where you can over apply it. So now let's put this in. Too sticky for me? Yeah, it is. I'm good and you? I'm doing good, man. We're just building keyboards. We're doing something new that we have not done before, which is fun. Oh, did I put this in wrong? I did. See, this is the one thing. I do wish the wires were a little bit longer here. Let me wipe this down now. Gotta put the wires in right. That reminds me. Tell me, what does it remind you of? There's one set. Maybe I'll do the wires first. Now, if I really wanted to, I can go in and just tweak this a little bit and add a little bit more. But for the most part, I think that's good enough. We shouldn't really need a crap ton, and then we can always... Yeah, there's room to insert some lube here. If we need, we can use a syringe and insert. New monitor riser? It's not mine. I'll tell you guys the truth, it is not mine. It is my girlfriend's. I am not the owner of this monitor riser. I am just giving it a test go, mainly because I wanted to see what it feels like on the desk before I commit. It's new to me. Indeed new to me. Can you turn it so I can see something on the top side of the plate? Give me one moment, Annick. I'm sold on the monitor riser. I think I'm gonna end up getting one for myself. But yes, I am sold on it. Got fluff from my desk pad piling up here on my fingers. It's a Grove made one. I'm gonna honestly I'm gonna say screw it and treat myself to a Grove made one as well. So why not, right? Riser thief? Maybe a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm gonna concentrate on this really quick. We're just gonna paint up our kit here. How dare you? My bad. Looking good. XHT. It gets everywhere, but it truly works really well. but it does get everywhere. I think I got the motion of it this time. There we go. Perfect. We good. We can only do MX stabs on the bottom. I think that's all it's really meant for. Okay. Cool. Let's just leave this to the side because I might need more of it. Who knows? How are you liking it? It's your job station. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like the monitor riser is giving me a little bit more like space to kind of slide things in, and also a little bit more like organizational sense. Do you add the silencer pads? I did not add the silencer rings to that. Good call, Clever. Good call. I will add those now. Good call. Womp womp. It's okay. We live and we learn. The problem is with the desk riser. What's the problem? We live and we learn. I got too hyper focused on this. But it's okay. You know why? Because I've mastered the motion now. See that? Boom. Hey cuties. Hi Beige. How you doing? Hello, hello. It does hide the pretty keyboards. Yeah, I mean, to a certain degree, I suppose. But, like I said, it's just nice to have. It gives me some more space, in which I appreciate. I think that's like the most important part about the whole thing, is you get more space out of it, you know? There we go. Just did the sequence yesterday with 8,008 switches. 8,008 switches? Hell yeah. That's one I haven't seen in a while. Alright, silencer ring time. I just realized what everyone's talking about. I like a nice rise, Alex. Where'd you get that sucker? Well, this one here, my girlfriend got from Grove Made. I think she got this like 4-ish years ago at this point. But, oh, I need more water. Do I have more coffee? Oh, I do. Like I said today, guys, we get a treat. We get a nice long stream. Nice long stream today. Coffee dehydrates you? Lies, says Beige. Tell him, Beige. Tell him. How are we doing, Clever? Am I missing anything? I need your insight here too, because this is my first time using all the Dynacap parts. Looking good? Beauty. So we did a little 3203 on the sliders. I didn't use a whole hell of a lot. I kind of like a little bit of that, like, more, I don't know what to call it. Not super lubricated sound. We did a little bit of 205 on the bottom of the wire where it clips in, and then XHT BDZ, just a little bit. If need be, I can just inject some more lube. So we shall see. Pen pop. Ooh. Give me one moment. Are we doing silicone or Poron? For the rings? Whatever rings these are. Is my throat feeling better? I think, I don't think I'm under the weather anymore. I think I'm feeling good. I don't know what was going on the other day, man. The pen pop sounds so fake to me because of the sub noise. You know I recorded that from that, you know that, right? you know that. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me Wait, Resident, what is this? What did you message me? This is so sick. That looks fucking crazy, bro. I don't know if Resident's still in chat here. That looks absolutely insane to me. Hold on, I need to type something here. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's do this. Looking good, looking good. Yes, sir. We are just gonna have a little bit here. That is a CW&T pen, indeed. But yeah, I think I'm feeling fine. I don't know what it was, man. You know what sucks too is like, I thought I was getting sick over the weekend, which sucks because I don't know if I told you guys, but my girlfriend broke her, I'll just say foot, so it's an easier explanation. So she's been in a lot of pain too. And then I felt like if I was getting sick, it would have just been sucky between the both of us. So I was really hoping I wasn't getting sick. But I was a little worried that I was also not feeling good, and I would have been like, oh, this stinks. I also think it could have been just a weird reaction to allergies. I'm with you on that. I'm kind of in the same boat as you there. Perhaps a weird reaction to allergies. Wait, aren't these clever? Are these supposed to clip in? Like clip in a little bit more, or they just kind of just slide in and out clever? Do they like pop in is what I'm, I guess, asking. My sister has seasonal allergies and I swear it's just like sick and it's crazy to me. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do then? I have 2 of these Type Plus boxes here. We'll just kind of prop up the plate here to make it easier for us. Actually, you know what? No, we'll wait till the very end to do this. I don't think I need this right this instant. Yesterday you said people like being sick, and I was like, why? People were answering. People said they like being cared for and stuff. So, it makes sense. I get it. But, I don't like being sick at all. I don't like it one bit. D-Flow, did you put the silencing ones on? I am indeed. Very slowly. It's the build I hope you can do for me later this year. That is fucking crazy, Resident, and I would love to do it, bro. Would love to do it, bro. It's sad because you're not being cared for on the regular. Oh, me? No, I don't like being... Okay, it's not even about being cared for. I hate being sick because I miss work. And then I feel like I have a million things to do. It's not even being cared for. Quite frankly, I don't even give a shit about that. I just hate the responsibilities that pile up when I'm sick. That is literally the only thing that goes through my mind when I'm sick. That is it, dude. I'm like, oh shit, now I have work to do. It's like, great, I was sick for 3 days, now I gotta kill myself for 4 days working. Literally it, bro. Year of EC, baby. Yes, sir. Everyone's into those EC builds this year. Everybody be into them. All of us. Now, there's one other thing I need to do, which I need to double check the build notes. Apparently, I need to cut some of these domes, but I can't remember which ones they are. I think it's the ones on the stabilizers. Same, I would rather work sick than have... Dude, honestly, I work sick. I just say screw it, and I just do that. EC and HE really expanding the scene? I think so. It's giving people a lot more options with their keyboards. Bye, Akka. Take care. Fill the board with as many 6U strips as possible. Wait, what happened? Sorry, Jason. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a baby when I'm sick, and I exaggerate that I'm dying. When I'm sick, I'm just like, don't worry about me. I need to get better. Let's put good thoughts and vibes in my head right now. Right around the stabs if you use 3Us, but without split, you may get lucky. Oh, so I probably don't need to cut anything? Okay, we'll see. I won't cut anything, and then I'll see if it works. For science. For science. My fingies are starting to slow down today. Wasn't the Bauer Light supposed to get EC treatment? It is getting EC treatment. It is indeed. Dome strips, i.e. top row, will be 2U, 6U. Oh, no, Jason, sorry. I mean like, not like that, Jason. There's actually a... sorry, I should have been more specific. There's actually a part in which they instructed me to cut, like physically cut the dome down over here, like trim off of the piece of the dome. Yeah. There's like a specific way I need to do it, Jason. It's apparently because of it's because of this particular keyboard. It's not, yeah, it's for the split spacebar it seems, and it's for just like 2 or 3 keys. No, you're all good, Jason. I was just making sure we were both on the same page too, brother. That's why when you're like, fill it up, I'm like, do I have to cut all of them or something? What's going on? Oh, I'm like leaning in too much, guys. We need to do a little posture check, all of us. Would you spring swap Nixies? I would spring swap any cherry switch. Any cherry switch is automatic spring swap for me. Cherry springs are freaking awful. El Quan wants a compliment? You know what's never awful and I would never swap out? El Quan. Thank you, El Quan, for being here. Appreciate you, buddy. And on the 7U center, you need to trim the long edge a bit to be sure that the MX wire doesn't rub against it. Okay. So that would be the one on the top then. Okay, I will trim that a little bit just to be sure then. I'll just do it preemptively. Oh shit, did the wire just fall off there? Or no, the sound streaming is good. Okay. We'll send a pic. Thank you, Sip. Kevin shared pictures, but I'll take your pictures too, just in case they're different. Will this trimming be required in production items? Good question, actually, Kabu. I was literally thinking how to word that properly, but I guess maybe that's more of a question for Kevin, but I don't know if Clever or Sip can answer those things. The trimming of the domes. Yeah. The dome trimming. The build looks so involved. It's actually, okay, hear me out. I actually don't think it's that involved. Hear me out. When I had to spend 2.5 hours for the Kohaku prior to me showing you guys on stream, lubing switches and filming and spring swapping, I actually think this is less time consuming. That is maybe my hot take. This is a little bit less time consuming. I've only been doing this for an hour, and there's aspects of this board I've never done before. So, in a lot of ways, I kind of feel like this is the quicker build. It's just you guys never get to see the full MX boring parts on stream. But they have convenient perforated lines to pull them apart with scissors. You'll need scissor trim around the split spacebar housings though. Yeah, I think that's maybe what people are more questioning, Clever, is the one you actually need to use scissors for. Modding switches takes like 5 hours. Yeah, it's time consuming. It's never a process that people really get to see live because it's just so, you know, it's a lot. It takes a little while. Sounds good, Clever. Also, Clever, there's no snapping in for these, right? Like, these don't snap into place. I think I asked you earlier, and I don't know if I saw your question or your answer to that, but Cherry MX2A's unlubed fan. Yeah, I mean, some people like them unlubed. What's this big, long message? Who even sent this? Sip did. Oh, okay, Sip is answering someone. Snaps hurt thumbs, and we care about thumbs. Valid, bro. That's valid. I will say, the snaps are satisfying, but then the moment you have to take things apart, they're not as satisfying. Thumbs low-key overrated? This Adam guy, bro. Very wrong. Thumbs are not overrated. They are completely rated properly. Thumbs are quite nice. What's Adam gonna do? For real, let's go back to no opposable thumb. Pardon? What would happen if you didn't put the rings on the stems? It would just sound really loud. I did that once. They just sound, I don't know. Honestly, is it preference? I would say it's preference. I don't think there's like an actual need. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe I just haven't built enough of them, but. Thumb in or thumb out? I don't even know what you mean. Shit, boys, I don't even know that one. There's a reason they're the last finger when you're counting to 5. Devolving of the human species. Oh shit. What that thumb do? Alright, we're getting kind of weird, guys. Is it because it's 9:30? Is that why? Is it? Is it getting a little late? Honestly, maybe we need to devolve. I don't know about that. That's the late night audience? What do you mean? It looks like everyone's here the same. What are you talking about? Damn, that colorway looks good, Clever. Yeah, this is quite nice. The red and the beige. I vibe with it. I do indeed vibe with it. Alrighty. If this is orange, would be beautiful. I think the Fuji is probably picking this up to be a bit more vibrant than it actually is, but. What weight are the domes? The domes I haven't picked yet, but I'm probably going to use the 45 gram ones. But unless I make a last minute decision, 45 gram I'm going to pick. But I was sent all of them. This is about to slap. Mm-hmm. If I seem like I'm slowing down, it's because I'm getting tired. Because it's a little late. But it's okay. We got this, guys. The 55 gram are the black ones. I've grown to really like 55. Shit. Should we use 55? What do you guys want to use today? 55 or 45? I don't think I'm going to do 35. That seems way too light for me. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to pick? I'm down for whatever. I have no preference here. I think both of those weights would be amazing for me. Mix it. Okay, you know what there, buddy? Yeah, it looks like 45 is it. Oh. Put a 55 on the spacebar? Actually, not a bad idea. I don't know. I don't think I'll do that. 55 on the spacebar is money? Damn. Clever's really selling it with those $2 signs. I might have to do that now. Alright, maybe we'll do that. If Clever says it, you have to do it. He really did sell it with those $2 sign emojis. Or symbols, not even emojis. I'm sold. We'll do it. I'm indeed sold. Oh, you go there. Let's put this in here. This is how this works, I guess. It's easy to sell me. Alright. We got 5 more to go, or yeah, 6 more to go, and then we gotta do domes and springs. And then we are pretty much good to go. Wish folks did more varied builds, lighter alphas and heavier spacebars. Believe it or not, some people do. I mean, it's not uncommon. A lot of the times, the reason why I min-max a lot of clients' spacebars is so they can do whatever they want. On stream, we don't really do it all the time, but a lot of people have told me they swap their springs. Mr. Clever, are we still looking good for the end of September / mid-October release? Actually, I'm curious too. Do you have 2 of those Dynacut boxes? You can... Oh no, I only have 1. Sorry, Clever. I'm going to try using the Type Plus stab boxes to prop it up. But yeah, I'm gonna. I should be okay. Those Type Plus boxes are also quite nice. Or else, yeah, those are. I think I used it last time, right? Those are so easy to prop up the board. Okay, it is now time for domes. How are we looking good here? Perfect. Let's just grab that one dome from here. Dang, I totally meant to add that to the box design to show people you can do that. I have to do it in the next batch of boxes. Oh yes, I agree, you should. Okay, let's just take one of these domes out. These domes are really pretty looking. Look at that. Are those the like little Omni type logos on this? I don't know. Can you guys see this? Let me show you. Or is that the Clever? Oh no, those are Clever symbols. Those are Clever flower symbols. Cool. There's like little Omni type and Clever. Very cool. All right, so next up, we're gonna trim one of these to size. And then, okay, so this is the one where I'll have to trim a little bit off the top. Let's actually prop this up first. Why are you filling the domes with orange oils? For taste. It's seasoning. Let's grab those 2 boxes. Good night, crew. Bye, Space. Take care, buddy. Alright, this should work okay. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we're just gonna trim a bit off the top here. Oh wait, Sip sent me pictures, right? Hold on, let me check Sip's pictures. Before I go too crazy. Okay, it's easy peasy. Damn, Sip sent me the most pixelated photo on planet Earth. All right, let's do it right here. That was really bad. Okay, I'm gonna use a different one. I made a boo boo. 100p, yeah, it was really small there. Gam Jams, thank you so much. All right, this should be fine. That should allow no interference. Although, maybe I'll just trim this one here a little bit back too. I'm gonna use this one here instead. Maybe that was a bit too much. I need to give that 2 attempts. There we go. Easy peasy. And why does he have a tight plus stabs out? Because they're my boxes. Oh, I almost took that out. All right, let's put these back in the bag. Didn't need that much, to be honest. We'll have more pixel pics in the guide. Okay, it wasn't supposed to be that. That's okay. I did it this way here, but I think it should still be fine. It shouldn't cause any problems, right, Sip? Just so you guys know, I got Sip. Can I show them the picture that you sent me? This is what Sip. Hold on, let me put this. This is what Sip sent me. Yep. Okay. Here's what Sip sent me as a guide. Ready for this, guys? Sip said, "Can you follow the directions here?" I said, "Okay." That's what he said. That's not that bad. Adam would say that, bro. That's all you need? All 8 pixels?
Oh, give me a...
Oh my god, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. That's not porn. That's just Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, I've got it! Even if it is...
That's Dragon Ball Z. Don't be weird. It's literally Dragon Ball Z. Don't be weird. That's crazy. No, I'm going to show you guys now it's Dragon Ball Z. Just because you guys are literally being weird about it. I'm watching Dragon Ball Kai. Check this out, boys. Dragon Ball Kai, episode 32. It's dub. I don't know. I don't want to watch it in sub. He was scared. Yeah, it happens when I go back to back there. Instinctively knew chat was going to be sus. I know you guys are going to be weird. Pirate it? Dude, I can't find this anywhere. It's literally impossible. Where is it now? Where's my detailed image? Okay, I'm going to go back to watching that later on, but where's my music? EC enjoyers are all degens? Are they? Is that a thing? Music now. Where'd it go? Here we go. Check your heart rate on your watch. Oh, I don't got that ready to go. I ain't got that ready to go, dude. Looking at domes and listening to moans? It was Bulba, bro. All right. Episode 32. I think this is where Goku goes Super Saiyan at one point, but I don't really remember. I'll do these last, actually. I think, but I will remember. Pay respect to like 2 people in the background that got jump scared. They're like, "Damn, bro." Dude, that, you know, they're being sussy. I honestly just don't like losing my spot with that website. Yeah, I tried to find Dragon Ball Kai on... That's DBZ, no. I tried to find DBZ Kai on, like, anything, and I don't know why. It's, like, really hard to find. What is this keyboard? The Lily. But I know, we're taking a little while to do it. I apologize. Taking some extra time. It's a normal thing about men to watch DBZ. You know that meme where it's like your parents walk in just as you're what's it called? Just as you're watching like a sussy clip? That was me just now. Except you guys are my parents. That was me. After hours is crazy. Damn, it's not even that late. You guys are my parents. Clearly. Parents walk in or when GT5... Dude, the loading screen for that is sussy. Well, it's not sussy. It's just provocative. Damn, these like slide in very nice. I gotta admit. During the Game of Thrones scenes, I can't say I know what the Game of Thrones scenes are. Never really got into Game of Thrones. Not really a Game of Thrones enjoyer. Slides in very nice. Oh, dude, what is this stream turned into tonight? What? I don't know, man. You're still streaming? Yes, sir. I'm more into Dragon Ball. Dude, I've been really enjoying it. Like I told you guys, I've been watching it all day long while modding things. I guess I'll just trim all of these. Although I don't like the way I trimmed this one here. Yeah, okay, I couldn't really get into Game of Thrones.
Got them all.
Oh my god, dude, why is it playing that instead of my music? Don't listen to Vegeta. I'm not closing this, guys. I'm not closing this. You guys don't need to watch Dragon Ball. I'm going to get DMCA'd. I already know it, bro. I already know it. Thank you, Slumped. So nice.
Slumpy Doesms Shine gifted a tier 1 sub to Ice Queen Kiki.
Alex, tips on what to do when my parents walk in on me watching Dragon Ball. Just show them the clips, bro. The thing is, I would tell you guys if I was watching something sussy, but that's just Dragon Ball Z. I'm not even fronting right now. I'm proud I'm watching it. Are there any new Switches you've tried lately? Dude, there are so many Switches. Also, Slump, thank you again, man. I appreciate it. If you're looking for tactiles, my favorite tactile of recent times has been Type R's. Strongly suggest Type R's. I think they're really good. And this is how the last Alex stream goes down, because he was watching Dragon Ball Z. What am I supposed to say? Okay. Springs. Now, the most hard part about this entire build process is what I'm about to do next. Now we might be here for an hour, depending on how tangled these springs are going to be. Okay, guys? Too much Dragon Ball is bad for your mental? Actually, dude, I'm going to be real with you. Like, not on a meme note. It has been actually really fun to go back and rewatch it all. Because I used to watch it with, like, my brothers when we were kids. And I know, I'm watching dub. Leave me alone. But, I mean, that's what I grew up on, so... I don't know. It's been, like, a nice little nostalgia trip, in a way. I don't know. I like it. It's been fun. What the hell? Message from DHL. Nice. Fellow dub enjoyer. I normally don't watch anime in dub, but for this particular anime, dub is definitely nice. I also like Violet Evergarden in dub. I actually preferred the dub, and I've watched it both. Sub and dub. Violet Evergarden for me just hit better in dub. DBZ is the one anime where dub is acceptable. I'm glad it is. I feel like less judged. Also, Goku in sub sounds like a toddler. I don't even remember what Goku sounds like in sub. Now I'm kind of curious and I want to play it. Don't worry, Alex, I'm still judging you. Damn. I mean, to be expected from you. To be expected. Oh, my music's done. Maybe that's why my music stopped playing, because I'm at the very end of the playlist. Hold on, what else can we listen to here? Lo-fi jazz hop. Let's listen to this. If the springs are stuck, try dropping them about 5 centimeters on the table. This sort of works. Next up, Sailor Moon. I actually don't have any memories watching Sailor Moon because I never really watched it, but if I was to watch it, I'd probably watch it in dub. Because I've watched the occasional episode. But no, Dragon, it's been fun, man. Like, honestly, it's weird. I normally don't get too into watching stuff like this. Like, I've tried to rewatch Pokemon, and I could not do it. But for some reason, I'm, like, super hooked on Dragon Ball Z right now. EC springs to the death of me? Yeah, they're a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I'll watch Pokemon movies, but not the show. I couldn't do it, man. I remembered watching, like, I think I watched, like, 6 or 7 episodes of the show, and I'm like, man, I remember how much I dislike this. It's just so boring. I don't like the pacing of the show. The show is just... I hate to say it, but I also, like, it makes sense. It's kind of childish, so... 6-7 mentioned? Hey, Insty, can you put a poll up? Strip Adam of mod status after the word 6-7 was mentioned. Can you put a poll up? What do we think? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we think, guys? I can't watch Pokemon because it reminds me of Nintendo and I want to throw up. Oh, yeah. True to be honest. Strip Adam? Alex. Oh my god, dude. And it's going straight. Yes, Insty, do this. Anna is wasting no time, bro. Anna is like, get Adam out of here. Wait, let's hear him out. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is the last late night stream I do. We're all a little too sussy tonight. Me included. This is not good for us, guys. I can't. The poll ended very fast. It's because someone ended it really fast. Are these springs gold or silver? These are silver. Yeah, actually, weirdly, they look gold on the stream. That's weird. I don't know why or how that is. Oh, I just dropped a spring. I'll get that later. The poll ended. That's crazy. I wonder who. Yeah, me too. Also, I am wondering. No YouTube stream? No YouTube stream tonight. The short story, and I'll tell you guys here because we're not on YouTube tonight. I don't have any mods on YouTube, and honestly, I just forgot to set up mod stuff. But basically, there's a few people that have been a little bit weird who have been making alts to come into YouTube chat and just be super weird. So I'm taking a little breath from YouTube tonight because I just don't want to like double moderate two things. So yeah, unfortunately, someone kind of spoiled it for everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna take like a breath from it and try to figure out a better way to go about streaming on YouTube. So I might need a mod for YouTube or figure out how to mod myself better because I only know how to delete chats and like slightly ban people, but it doesn't seem to like do a great job of banning them. So and it for YouTube mod. Alex, check the poll. There's no poll. Ignore poll? I don't even see a poll. There was? Then don't worry. Why is YouTube chat so weird though? Like, it's not the first time hearing about how weird YouTube chats have been. I don't know. There was a few people, you probably saw like me delete a few comments the other night, but they were just like bringing up political things. And it's not that I'm trying to like dodge anything. Guys, like, first of all, I don't want to talk about political things. This is not the space for this. And I don't care about what anyone says about those things. Like, I just want to keep the channel to be about keyboards and reviews for keyboards. It's my space at the end of the day, you know? I'm not obligated to like make it a platform to serve someone else's agenda. But yeah, it's just like not energy I want to bring to the table here. And yeah, people were just being persistent about it. Justice for Annette? What happened to him? Is there mod abuse happening in the chat right now? It's okay. So we're getting through the springs. There's no such thing as mod abuse. Oh. Springs are slowly happening. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. Some of the springs are more tangled than others. I can request a timeout for all the waffles. Check results of the last poll, pretty please. I actually don't know how to do that.
Check result for last poll, pretty please, and thank you.
Why is Adam silencing this guy, bro? That's crazy. Okay, you know what, dude? Okay, we're almost done the springs. Oh, there's a bunch of separated ones here. Didn't even see that. Bro is not good on his own stream? Why not? You excited for the 20 plus screws? The screws aren't that bad. Literally, the screws are easy peasy. Few twists of the wrist. It ain't that much of a big deal for screws. It's more the springs that are more time consuming. Mod abuse. Wow, rampant mod abuse. They hate me because they ain't me. Damn. I don't know, guys. Insty don't allow that stuff. I mod for the people. Damn. It's like a little war going on in the chat right now, dude. The people versus Adam. That's what it seems like. Adam versus the people. All right. We did it, guys. We did it. Hold on a second. Good thing I noticed this. This is a double spring. That would have been bad. I have a doubt. My laptop keyboard randomly types in certain keys. How do I fix that? Randomly types in certain keys. It might be fried. Maybe it's like contacting something. Unfortunately, that sounds like a bigger issue than a quick fix. Sounds like something is either contacting something that it shouldn't be or something along that nature. Oh, I'll check afterwards. Sip. Once we plug it in. I have too many delicate things on the desk. Alright. Springs all look good to me now. I'm plugging this. I'm gonna screw this in now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Where are those screws? Gonna be listening in the background but not monitoring chat for a while. Call out if you have a question. Looking good. If you're spring crunch, the solution is bag lube with 105. Not much of an issue with gold springs. Okay. Sounds good. I think we'll be okay though. Actually, I think I'm all out of 105 anyways. I would probably need to buy some. I rarely use it these days. Close poll. Strip mod from Adam for bad murmury. Not the bad murmury. Try to do most and then check them once you flip over. You missed some of them. For what, the screws? Or I think that's the first time I've ever heard someone say Lube EC springs. Yeah, usually I have never had the Lube springs. Usually. In fact, I'll be real with you guys, even some of the MX stuff, I don't apply as much lube as I used to. I really don't need it these days. You really don't. EC Lily almost done. Damn, what a ride. We had our highs and lows, you know. Okay, I don't think that's a screw point then, is it? Nope, I don't think that's one. What's been your longest stream in one sitting? Back in the day, Minterly and I did a subathon for charity, and I think I did 9 hours or 10 hours. Oh no, it was 12 hours. And that was the longest I've ever done, and I would never do that again. That was way too much. That was not for me. I think I would easily say pass. I haven't heard that name in forever. Yeah, I think she was a great addition to the community. But people change, people move on, people have different hobbies. Pulsar HE? Oh, they sent me one of those too. But I haven't really, like... The thing with reviewing pre-built boards and stuff is it's like 5 minutes sometimes. You really have to use the board for an extended period of time for it to mean anything with those type of reviews. I think one here, and I think that's it for all the screws. Oh, and one here. Okay, maybe one there too. You want a game with an HE board to review it? Yeah, actually, I've been using that a lot. My take on that board, it's okay. It's like most of the other EC products from big brands. It's all right. It has a cool screen on the top right where you can quickly like go between certain settings. But you set it once, you kind of forget it, and then that's it. Then all those settings absolutely mean nothing, so... Whoa, look at this. Hell yeah. That looks sweet. Cool. I think we got all the screws. Did I miss one over here? I missed one over here. Yeah, I think we got them all. Perfect. Oh look, Sip saw that too. Wow. Sip has such a keen eye for these things. Let me put the springs back. I'm checking out now. Thanks for the daytime stream while working. Cheeky build while I work. Thanks for enjoying your night. Dude, Fio. God, I cannot speak right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you being here. Pause for a second. Why was there 1,500 votes versus 1,419? Pause for one moment. Why did that just happen and what is going on? Did you guys use points? How much points were spent? I made it so you can spend an extra 10 channel points. All real people, no bots. Oh. So, strip mod from Adam for bad memory. That is really unfortunate. Damn. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alex, listen. Let the record reflect I said no. Adam, I'm gonna have to do a 24-hour no mod status. It's true. I have to honor the people and the points that they spend. Don't do it. Unfortunately, 24 hours. 24 hours. But then you'll get it back. You'll get it back. You'll get it back. Refund my points. I can't. Oof. I spent 7.3K. Oh, man. This is... Damn. Adam banned Annex. Oh, shit. I don't even know how to unban them. Do I type in unban? It's gone. Slash unban. Insty, can you unban Annette? Don't unban him. Oh my god, dude. That's so stupid. He has to be banned for 24 hours. What if Insty said no? What is a boy to do? What am I supposed to do right now? That is funny. You know, for the power gap for the next 24 hours, we need someone else to mod. Jeez. That's funny. It's so stupid. I'm not gonna participate any longer in this conversation. Alex OP, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, brother. Okay, we need to grab some screwdriver bits here. I have been neutered. Temporarily. Mod abuse, shake my head. Why is the word mod abuse a banned term? I don't get it, guys. This whole thing has really damaged the prestige and respect of the mod position. Honestly, do you guys think so? Remember the spacebar tabs were not already put on? They just sit on top, right? Like they just sit right over here? That's true, I need to do that. Let's grab those right away. Oh, this is like a thicker material. Yeah, the screws are the feet. They're actually kind of ingenious, IMO. Till they reach the bottom. Okay, easy peasy. So in case you guys are wondering, there's these little slider things. And they just act as a little gap. And you just slide them onto the stem, although, oh my gosh. They do seem to be a bit tight. I will need to really finesse these in. They're like perfectly fit. There we go, got one. Yeah, they're super tight, but they do fit. And we'll get the second one here. Got two. So it'll look like this, in case you guys are wondering. It's these two little circles that are sitting above the stabilizer housing on the stem there, right here. Kids used to aspire to be mod one day so they could make chat a better place, not so they could abuse their power. Honestly, true. Did I like the side ones? These ones? I can't remember. I always think I don't like them, right? When I do the lily. Do you have to put the side ones? I can't remember now. You don't use them? Yeah, usually I don't use them, right? Same with the spacebar ones. I usually don't use. But I don't think you need the spacebar ones for the EC unit. The other ones are already installed. Again, this is a prototype unit that's already been used, so. Alright, let's screw this back together. Oh wait, daughter board. Hold on a second. Pause, everybody. Daughter board. Look at that. I remembered my own mistake. Pause. Professional keyboard builder, by the way. Damn. Oh, it's already a daughter board in here, but no cable. So, let's go get that cable out. It's late, so I'll let it slide this time. Really appreciate that. Now, is there a difference between these daughter boards? Like, can I use this one here? They look different. Like, they have different stuff on them. Sipped. Would it be okay if I just use this one that's already plugged, like, screwed in? Or should I use the one that came with it? They should be the same. Yeah, this one just has a different diode on it, if you can see. But they're both, they should be both universal. Maybe I'll just use this one here for good measure, just in case. Just in case. You never know. Like functionality, okay, maybe we'll just, you know what? Let's chance it for science. Yeah, let's just chance it for science. Why not? Let's do it. One is probably newer. Yeah, probably. Look at that DMG. It looks good on this, huh? Real nice. Alright guys, almost done. We'll slap on some keycaps and... oh, wrong screws. And we'll call it a night because it is getting a little late. The silver screws go here. Alex Insty is violating the English rule. Oh, true! Good call out, Adam. Good call out. Maybe, just maybe we should reinstate Adam for being such a good Samaritan. Maybe. What do you guys think? Why is this screw not going in nicely here? I don't like the way this screw's going in. Oh, this is a different length. Adam did good. Adam sounds like a snitch. Damn. Honestly, maybe he is. You should make Adam a Discord mod. Oh. I don't think that'll end very well. I think that might be not a great idea in the long run. Alright, now we can finally do this. Oh, should I put the screws in? The screws don't really fit in this plate very nice. Yeah, I'm seeing that first here, Doc. There we go. No, that's the right screws. The plate opening is a little shallow for them, so you'll have to put the screws in. It's a quirk of the EC version. Yeah, the screws will need to be put in first, then slide it in, it seems. Also, hello, Gawk. How are you doing? GMK Pink and Navy? Oh, that would be great for this. I don't have that set, though. I don't know what I'm going to use. I haven't fully decided. I'm not in full decision-making mode for this yet. Okay. Let's put some stuff to the side. Put you away. I do have Darling. Perhaps today is a Darling day. Ain't she a beaut? Ooh, the pink and the red does go nice. It does. I will give it credit there. That does look pretty fly. Move this back now too. Oh. Alright, let's see what I got. I don't know. Oh, but I can't. Unfortunately, I'm missing pieces for Darling. But I still can make it work. What do I even have Darling on right now? I have it on this keyboard. I'll use Darling. Honestly, Darling sounds like a nice choice. Why not? I have to take it off this keyboard anyways. This is one of the giveaway boards for next week. Alrighty, let's do it. Holy Anit Glaze? Alex, the best mod, said that Hazakura is better than Darling. Oh my gosh. You guys kill me, man. You guys. This is the shift key. Where's my caps lock? That's not caps lock. Found ya. I do think maybe I should lube those springs. Let's see, let's put it all on. Ooh, Darling does actually fit this perfectly. Holy crap, these are good sets tonight, guys. Holding a keycap puller for aesthetics. In case I need it. In case I need it. You never know, man. Your keyboards are... Okay, you know what, guys? I'm done with tonight. I'm just putting on keycaps and ignoring you guys until I'm done. You guys are actually... I feel like I'm being dissed up a smidge. Look, I used it. Look, guys, it's not just for show. There we go. Look at that. Oh, Kevin did mention there's going to be a small bit of a unusual, like it's raised up a bit that they're working on, they said. So ignore it if it's raised up a little bit, he mentioned, because that will be fixed for production if it doesn't seem like it's too flush with the bottom of the case. Alex, you're spoiling. Okay, you know what? I'll do it slow. I'll do it slower and calmer. This wouldn't happen if Anit was a mod. Damn. It's the result of the stabilizer. I also think the PCB sits a smidge high too. I think the PCB needs to sit a slight bit lower. Maybe it needs to use a slightly thinner gasket. You said and it fully knowing Jir said Adam? Oh, my bad. It's late. Adam, you know what? I feel bad. Should we give Adam his mod status back? It's late. You have to give me credit. You have to give me credit. I'm doing the best I can. It's late. It's late. You should. You have to give me credit, guys. I'm doing the best I can. I'm hungry. It's late. We built a lot of keyboards. I've used a lot of lube. You have to give me credit. I'm doing the best I can. This is R1, darling, yeah. Literally doing the best I possibly can for everyone right now. Oh, my stomach's growling again. Look at that. Did you hear that? I need to do the stabs a little bit better, which is fine. I half expected that to happen. We're going to do like this. Boom, boom, and... random key over here. Beautiful. And also random key here because I don't feel like finding the other key. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Alex, you put tilde where pipe goes? I don't have that particular pipe key. I'm missing 2 keys. They're not missing. They're somewhere at my parents' house on a keyboard. I just haven't gone through the keyboards they have. So, it's okay. White doesn't fit. Should I change the enter key? Should we change it? I don't mind the white personally. What do you guys think? Change it? It's perfectly balanced with the escape. That's what I was thinking. That is what I was thinking too. Okay, fine. Do we leave the escape? Change? But I'm putting this because I'm too lazy to look for the other stuff. Boom! Built. We have built the board. Ooh, okay, let's plug it in. If it's not flashed, then oh well. I'll just type on it, but we shall see. It's 100% not flashed. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna flash this later. We're just gonna type on it. Alex is sick of us for the day. No, I'm not sick of you guys. Never ever. I'm gonna flash. I'm too tired to flash it right now. Oh. Let's put these to the side. These are still good. Put these in my little bag. Place. All right. EC unit of the Lily built. So, all I've really done is applied a little bit of 3023 on the sliders. I might actually go in now and tune up. Actually, the stabs are not bad at all. The BDC on the stabs actually did a really good job. I think I would like to do a little bit of lube on the springs. Actually, the spacebar is interesting on this. It doesn't really... Note the silicone rings don't really mute the sound and volume as the pour-on rings. As Sip just said there. I actually kind of like this. Yeah, very nice scratch on these. Ooh, I do want to tune up the spacebar a little bit here. Might be a bit of a quirky spacebar though, because We'll see. We'll see what I do here to make this. Well, the spacebar is unique because it's using an MX spacebar here. Don't forget, it's a little different. You know what we could have done here that I feel like could have worked really well for this? I feel like maybe stab pads. Actually could have been a really good option for this. So if you guys are doing this, since this is my first go at this too, I probably would think about adding stab pads. But with a little bit of extra lube here, it's actually pretty nice. I just added a little bit of extra lube into it. This is very satisfying. Can't feel the stab pad on EC either. Well, you probably will. Yeah, you probably will get a noticeably silent stab on this because this is using an MX stab. So it might help with the bottom out of the stab and allow you to focus a little bit more on the EC part. So actually, maybe we don't need to do the springs. Wow. Honestly... Ooh, stomach's growling. You know, I think is this my first time using silicone rings? I dare to say I kind of like this more. With the silicone. Like, it gives me a bit of loudness. It's not as muted. Ooh, this is nice. EC benefits a lot from PBT. I'm sure it does. I don't really have a crap ton of PBT right now that I want to put on this, but... very nice. I mean, it's cool that we can they converted this EC Lily kit, you know? This is really neat. Silicone doesn't mute as much, but prevents clack on the upstroke. I mean, I like the overall sound of this a lot. What do you guys think? Thanks, chat. For what, Mama? Oh, electrocapacitive. I think I'll be picking up a few CRP sets, most likely. I want a few more CRP, too. The CRP sets I have are all, like, mix-matched everywhere now. I know, I like the scratch a lot. That's kind of why I wanted to go with 3203. I wanted a little bit more of the plastic-on-plastic sound. I'm sure if you went with like 205, this would be a smidge smoother, but yeah, I like this. It's satisfying. This is fun. Def going to get an EC kit for the Bauer, just to give it a try. I think you should. Sadly, I do not like scratch in that low frequency. Really? To each their own. That's interesting though. Did you get in the Lily already, Alex? Okay, man, I don't even know how to talk to edit sometimes anymore. Yeah, we got it in, and we got it in. It's here. He means the GB. I'm talking about the GB, bro. Oh, bro, I'm like, ain't no way, dude. And has taken trolling onto a new level, bro. I'm like, I've literally just finished it, and he's like, did you get it in? Actually, no way, dude. I thought, I don't even... The one time he's serious, I know. Honestly, dude, he's the boy who cried wolf. Quite literally. Bro, listening to too much DBZ moan. Okay, you know what, dude? VIP, by the way. True, Adam. Alex, you are mega loopy. No, and it's trolling me, dude. I was about to say that. Okay, you know what, dude? Off to bed with you. Well, I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little build here. Exciting to see what they've done with the EC kit for this. Very, very exciting. They did extend the Lily group by for about I think it's about a week. Roughly a week. So if you guys were interested, a fun kit to build though. Alex, say the alphabet backwards. Bro, I cannot do that on any good day either. Can you type a bit more? I missed the typing. Absolutely. I don't have it like flashed right now, but we can just like type random things. Stomach's growling again. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I do like the way it sounds. I think I'm sold on the silicone rings. My first time using them, and I think I want to stick with silicone for future EC builds. I think I'm sold on the silicone here. Nice. Here is the bottom of this particular unit. Very pretty, very pretty. And then here is the side. Very pretty. Yeah, the Lily's a gorgeous board. It's like one of the prettiest, most elegant looking boards IMO out there. Yeah, typical A+ GOC project here. Easy peasy. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's pretty much the stream. We are pretty much done our late night adventure of doing this here. So I think I have built the bed. Honestly, I don't know now. I'm too tired to even think that far ahead, Lane. I'm so sorry. Did you guys have fun tonight? I don't know. Hopefully you guys had some fun. Hopefully tonight was a fun stream, entertaining. We got to look at some fun stuff. Kohaku was built. Little Lily EC unit was built. I got lots of channel points, thanks. Hell yeah, dude. Alex, question on stabs. My Type Plus have a harsh top out. Have you found this to be a characteristic of that stab, or have I under-lubed? You've probably a little bit under-lubed. I have not found that to be a characteristic of that at all. I would suggest just pin dropping a little bit of lube on the side walls. You don't even have to disassemble. Just literally grab your syringe if you have it, and just like I said, a microscopic amount on just around the walls of the stem. See if that helps. I literally did it to this and it sounded so much better. Almost 4 hours of Alex is fun. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate all of you guys. I hope everyone had a good night. Hope everyone had some good laughs. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So, yeah. I hope you guys all had a fun one. Nice stream. We try. Like I said, I just hope everyone had fun, man. That's all that matters at the end of the day here. Let's go find someone to raid. All right. Let's go find someone to raid here. I think Patty's on still. Yeah, we'll raid Patty. Oh my goodness, what happened to my thing here? All right, everybody. Let's go rate Patty. Sleep well, Alex. Hope you feel better. Honestly, I'm probably gonna watch a few episodes of DBZ with some food and then go to bed. Because I am hungry right now, and the last thing I want, I honestly cannot sleep if I go to bed hungry. So I'm gonna make myself a small, like, light snack and watch like 2 or 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai. Okay, you know what, guys? Now, Alex, fun as always. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. See ya.